YouTube, Instagram, X, all the social medias. Welcome to the PSN Commanders Network. Welcome to the Full Command Show. Welcome to the Reedy and Z Show. Welcome to everybody's show. The boy Tone K Tech. We are back with another roundtable. The dead period is over. Thank the Lord. My gosh, took too daggone long. But we are now here. Training camp is around the corner. And all glory to the Lord. We will not be here. We're not talking to y'all right now. Everybody in one by one, but we not be here right now. So hope he's opening the doors to pay with for all y'all. We're gonna get right into it. I won't do my standard intro here because I know we got a lot of guests. So I'm not gonna hold you guys up. We're gonna get right to it though. And we're gonna have a ton of fun tonight. I will give y'all the verse of the day real quick. Matthew 6:33 is the verse of the day. There you go. I ain't gonna read it. Y'all can read it all the time. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody one by one. First off, we got my man. Man be clocking there. My man be clocking there. He be coming with the content. Up and coming creator. My dog. It's my man 100 grand right here. I wish I was going to London. Sky, I wish I was going to London. We got Overtime Otis in the building. We clocking in, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me on the stream, man. We got some heavy hitters in the building today for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a duo next. This duo, boy, they come with the heat. One of them just get to the semifinals of the Commanders Class Classic. Shout out to bro. Try to get his revenge for his brother. Unfortunately, did not work out the way I want to work out as well. But shout out to these guys. They bring good content. They come with the heat, bro. They know ball. I can't question these dudes' knowledge, but they know ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to these fellas, man. We got Reedy and Z in the building. What's up, big dogs?
Yo, what's up? Thank you for having us, bro. Salute to you for putting this together.
No
what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I feel like I ain't been on the stream with you in a minute, bro. Like it's been a long time, bro.
No, for real. I mean, y'all comment section, man. We haven't collabed in a bit. Good seeing you, Reedy, my boy. Let's go, man.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir. Next, we got up and coming creator, man. I say, bro, like these with the analysis, with the deep dives and all that. Come with it. You come with it, man. My boy Gerard's BTV in the building, man. What's going on with you, brother? Can't hear you, buddy. Hold on. Can't hear you, my boy.
Damn, we good. We good
now. We good now. What's up, my boy?
On this stream, y'all joint now, son. I'm hip, son. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate me.
Yes,
Gerard
sir.
B, young. You don't feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you funny as heck, dog. Next, man. Man, dude becoming a big dog right now. I ain't gonna lie. Bro channel is going nuts. Bro channel growing like hotcakes. Bro channel growing like weed in the summer. All right. And this joint going crazy. And we got Grant Mitchell from the Full Command Show.
What's going on, everybody? Oh, you trying to get me demonetized 3 minutes into this?
No, we're not. Hey. Wait, you grow like a flower in the spring. Is that better though? Okay.
That's a lot better. That's better for the brand. They'll like that more.
What's up, Grant?
What's going on? Appreciate you for having me and putting this together.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. No, for sure. I'm going to say the best for last, but my good man right here, my good man, when I say bro, been going crazy lately, that whole compilation with all the creators, that was super fire. I'm not even going to cap. Bro, that was a great job, man. Shout out to my man Deuce in the building, man. From Red Zone the lab. What you do, my boy?
What's good, man?
What's good? What's going on with you, man?
Y'all ready to rock? Y'all ready to crack a lot? He was cracking, Let's go, man.
Dude, I'm surprised you still want to talk after this whole last week.
Man, what?
Man, let's
King
get
Yappa.
it, man. John Bates tight end too, man. Let's get it.
Oh, we gotta talk about that one. Yeah.
I see y'all putting Chig at wide receiver too. John Bates tight end one.
I read that
go.
right before we got on here too.
John Bates tight end one,
Oh
baby.
my gosh.
Come on, Gerard. Talk to me,
Man, say math.
What is John Bates nice
Get my
tonight,
graphics,
y'all?
baby. You know I got it. I got that fold. I got that clip always ready.
Go ahead.
And finally, last but not least, before we really get into festivities, Big Dog, 1/4 of the Commanders Kings, the Kings. I seen bro grow. I think the first time I collab with my boy, bro had 500 subscribers. Now I see him now. He got 23,000 going nuts. Just taking over this whole Commanders community. Yo, shit, I ain't gonna cap. My man, Rio Robson.
Yeah.
Yo.
What up, family? What up, family?
What's good?
Yeah, I love it, man. We done got our adopted white cousin in the building, man. I'm
Yes,
ready to
sir.
talk.
Hey, you wouldn't cook out.
Hey, yeah, you know, Grant comes to the cookout. You already know,
This
bro.
is not the first time. This is not the
Real
first
one.
time I've been the
Go
white
ahead.
guy in the group.
Hey, Grant definitely putting on the Jesus sandals and getting on the grill. What up, y'all? What's good?
Hey, Rio, I don't know if he can get on the grill yet, though. That's tough. That's tough.
Hey, I'll run
Oh,
the
no, I've got to know Grant a little bit. I think he got seasoning in his cupboard for
Oh, you
sure.
got seasoning? Okay, all right.
Okay, he got the seasonings.
He's got you, man.
Ancestral jumps.
I got a little something. I got some jerk down in the pantry downstairs.
I don't know about
Respect.
y'all. I'm ready to
All
talk.
right,
actual
I ain't gonna lie.
versus
If I
actual
see
football,
Grant with the
man.
Jesus sandals, get my
facts.
hop on the grill. Respectively, I'm sorry. I need to see some. I need to see some Air Force Ones or something. I don't.
Man, you gotta have
No,
you gotta have
stop.
Hey, nah, you gotta have the Revelation 2s on the grill, man. You gotta have them joints on.
The
Bro.
Revelation 3:16.
New Testament 5s.
I gotta go in with that.
Go
He
ahead.
said the Revelation 2.
Hey, bro, training camp is here, y'all. How y'all feel?
Y'all funny as. All right.
Man, I'm ready to get season started, man. Trying to get this season
Yeah,
Oh.
just
rolling.
ready to get some news to cover some shit to just to see
Man,
I'm
what's
tired of
going
all
on,
the
some more clips.
hypotheses. You know?
Yeah,
All of a
Prognostication.
If I wake up to another day of Washington got to sign another receiver, let's just watch practice, man. Let's talk
Man,
about
what?
practice.
No, for real. No, for real. No doubt.
the Army video has been saving us a little bit.
I know.
Man, what?
The videographer.
Them joints. Something.
And Luvu dropped some too.
Yeah, that
I ain't
Luvu
watched
joint,
that.
I watched it. I had no reaction to that.
Luvu
whole
got to
joint.
work on his game. with that,
Hey,
man.
shout out to him though. Shout out to him though, man.
Oh,
Hey, look, he
Luvu.
crying.
Oh,
Hey, look, he
Luvu.
crying.
Not it. Production was not it. It went at that
I
stuff.
don't think Luvu's ever wore a sock in his life, bro.
Down with socks.
Nah, he
That
embarrassed
first
with that.
video he put out, he was just golfing the whole time. I was like, all right. I mean, can we see some football or something?
He just let us know. He said, "This is my off season, bro. I do no football."
Do some
Get
work.
all that golfing out now.
What we doing, gang?
Yeah,
Nah, for real.
My man
All
trying to talk to. My man trying to turn to a full-time vlog out here. Boy, we not trying to see that.
Oh, they all trying to get it. I ain't mad at them, no. I ain't mad. They all trying to
Hey, man,
get
we ain't trying to see
I
that.
know y'all seen Rashad White joint too, right?
it. Yeah, Rashad White.
Yeah, that's all
Little
I'm
day in the
trying.
life.
Trey Amos is streaming on Twitch now.
Hey, Gerard,
Yeah,
your
no.
editing and graphic game in your videos is top tier. Is next
Yeah,
level.
for sure.
I could tell somebody that watches
sure.
a lot of content, a lot of TV, and a lot of film when I see one, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I love that.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, on bro. I appreciate you.
It
Yeah.
took
So-
9 months for him to start it, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, we going
Y'all
tonight.
hilarious, bro.
Yeah. All right. I see
All
what
right,
time
bro.
we on.
We live and we grow on the go,
I
man.
just
You know.
Nah, for real.
I say, "Cuh." Somebody
All
said,
right, so let's start cutting up, y'all.
you
We
on
gotta
that,
have
you on that phone?
Huh?
You said, "Cuh."
I'll let y'all ready to cut up.
Nah, did you say "cut"? But you on your Adrian Broner shit?
I think that
Oh,
was
no, no.
Gerard. I think
That
Gerard
might have
said
been me.
AB's a wild turkey. I could never be on the AB stuff. AB's
It ain't like I ain't never used that lingo before. You know
Wild
what I'm saying? I
roots out
got
here,
big
boy.
South Carolina family out here. Columbia, stand up.
Hey, bro,
My
my
man's
wife
a wild
started,
cookie,
my
my
wife
boy.
started saying that yesterday, and I was like, "What you talking about?" We literally was rolling off that for like 3 hours yesterday. Crazy work.
That's hilarious.
Hey Mo. So let's recap the offseason for all of us real quick before we get into the shenanigans. I'm gonna start with Grant and go around the whole room. How did your dead period go, and how excited you were for how excited are you for training camp? So I'll start with Grant, Deuce, Rio, then Z, Gerard, Otis, Reed, even myself.
My dead period was cool. I'll be honest. I think it was a fun opportunity to step away and look at things that through angles and lenses that you don't normally take them through, or that you might not normally have time to. We're also in that type of year where people are trying to anticipate what are we going to see, and that's fun because there's new coordinators, both of whom haven't called plays before. They basically brought in like 50% of their starting lineup is going to be new this year, so it's fun to look back at what these guys did with their old teams, figure out how they slot into this one. So it was cool. I mean, I'm definitely excited that football is back right now, but it definitely could have been a lot worse, in my opinion.
Listen, I had fun trolling the 49er fans for 3 weeks.
Oh, that was so much fun. Oh, that was so much fun.
I had fun trolling the 49ers fans. I ain't had no dead period. Shout out to the 49er fans for taking care of that Elon blue check for me. Shout out to y'all, man. That was my dead period.
Hey, Deuce fucking no, for real.
That was a good time. Kicking their backs in too, because they're not even fun to banter with like Eagles and Bears fans. Like they was real weak with it. Like, bro, come on, man. Give us something, bro. Anybody got a joke in that community, man? God damn. Grant Cohn, the only one with a personality over there.
I had Michael Lombardi tweeting me like multiple times per day.
Right.
Bro, like
it's that sub station. I'm like, bro, we do not care. Like, stop tagging me who I should listen to. I'm listening to Grant.
Y'all dead ass. Wake up and first thing in the morning before you brush your teeth, y'all tweeting about a player y'all say y'all don't care about. Which one is it? Which one is y'all sound like the ex-girlfriend that makes fake pages to look at your story and see what you're doing. That's what they was moving like all off season, man.
Oh my god.
Straight crappy.
Then had the nerve to come at Jayden some type of way. Hey, look, talk about that unbothered. Hey, bro had bass in his voice.
They super bothered.
We ride for 5 so that we will not tolerate such.
I know we're past this now, and I mean, like, I'm sorry for bringing it up again, but when BA put that story out, everybody was freaking out, like, oh, you can't talk about his mama like that. I was looking at it, I was thinking, man, they're just friends, they're just joking around, they're just trolling. And then all of a sudden, BA was like, Five gonna tell me this is my team. You follow my rules now. You know, they unfollowed each other and everything. And I was like, I thought they were trolling for a while, but I think there might actually be some be a little beef in the air.
I mean, they're boys, and I know in real life it's not like what we're seeing online. I just want to say thank you to Brandon Ayuk, because Brandon Ayuk definitely he definitely probably paid my rent all summer. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Brandon Ayuk gave us a June. He gave us a June and a July that us content creators don't ever get, because because if it wasn't for the World Cup and Brandon Ayuk, we really didn't have much. How many times we gonna talk about the same 6 receivers? How many times we gonna say sign Diggs, don't sign Diggs? Is he a booty bandit? Like,
he's absolutely a booty bandit. He's absolutely a booty bandit.
Yeah, most certainly. But
I didn't even know he was going there tonight.
Brandon Ayuk gave us many different things to talk about, even though it was the same thing over and over. I am grateful for the 6 weeks that I thought Brandon Ayuk was going to play for my football team. I would not wish it back for any reason. I'm glad we can move forward and go to training camp and talk football. But the offseason, I think we got busy. I think we got active. And I think this is the most complete we've seen our general manager since he's gotten here. He's got his footing. He's did some right things. He's did some wrong things. He's learned from it. We didn't go out and try to run back the unction this year. We actually signed a bunch of players that are reaching their peak of their career.
Be careful now, because if they sign Stephon Diggs, people are going to say AP only signs old players.
They don't set that crap up.
Cancel that. That ain't the case.
I got a whole folder for them people. I got a whole folder for them people.
This offseason. Nice. And not only did he move different, the head coach moved different. The biggest deal of the entire offseason was that Dan Quinn's boring, safe ass put his nuts on the table and hired 2 wet behind the ear coordinators on both sides of the ball. So he's betting everything on these 2 hyper intelligent, intense guys to come in here and change the program. I can't wait to see what we look like in training camp. I'm tired of having fake conversations. Is this or that? I'm glad we finally get to see some actual data. There ain't enough WNBA in the world to get me through the summer. So I am so happy to watch training camp. I'm happy to watch the Hall of Fame game on August 5th. Bro, I'm ready for Haynes King versus Carson Beck. That's how nasty it's going to be. I'm ready for Diego Pavia versus Ethan Kaliak Manis, bro. I'm ready to talk football in the preseason, bro. I can't wait to watch Jaden Bradley become an August legend, bro. We send someone to Canton every August, and they don't ever make a roster. I can't wait. That shit. I'm turned up, bro. I'm ready to put a Spartan helmet on and pluck a bowstring, bro. I'm ready to go to war like Odysseus, dog. Let's go.
They gotta stop selling you Odyssey tickets. You've been enough.
Do it.
Okay, man, that's very good.
My
Great.
man is he is
Up to the 105 we got in the chat for all the channels. Appreciate y'all stopping there.
I'm ready.
Z, what you think, Brody?
Nah, I'm with Rio. Definitely ready for, some pause, some action, some real relevant things, some battles, just real talks about what's going on. And, like just giving us, more content and just digging deep. But in reference to like the dead period, I think that for me, it allowed me to kind of like really tap into, what's going on with the team, or like with years previously, I kind of like wasn't really tapped in the way I had, really needed to be. So this year, like watching Blough interviews and watching, a lot of the coordinator and behind the scenes shit, it was dope. And quarterback only helped it, it just sized it. So I'm excited, man. I'm ready. Training camp is a fun time of the year. Even though it'd be 100+, that shit's still fun.
Nah, facts. Gerard,
what's on me? Oh, that. And he said training camp. I'm gonna be there August 1st, young. First time I'm being training camp since I was a little something. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all out there, man, y'all see me, man. Shout, you know what I'm saying? Salute.
Bring that white rag with you.
You say what?
Better bring that white rag with you.
Man, mine ain't gonna be white.
Rag with you, no bab slippers. We hot as a bug on that thing, boy.
I ain't about to have the sweat going like that, bro. We ain't going like that. We ain't going like that. But yeah, young, the off season, you know what I'm saying? This y'all like was fun for real. Like y'all was saying earlier, the whole Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuels joint that y'all like crested us over, and that's what we needed, to be honest with you. Because yeah, I thought I was only gonna upload like once or twice a week. You know what I'm saying? But I was able to like get active this off season for real. This was y'all like cool, but I would say so. It really wasn't no dead period. The NFL do a good job making sure we don't have that. The Commanders did a good job as well. That media team was the way they kind of spread everything out. You know what I'm saying? We got the schedule released, and you got a jersey schedule release. You know what I'm saying? And they keep dropping like little clips here and there. You like they dropped a clip of Terry. I swear to God, I'm ready. I'm ready for football today. You know what I'm saying? They got Terry out there joint. Listen to NBA Youngboy or something, sniffing whatever he's sniffing, bro. He doing whatever.
We missed last year.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
Person Terry is the best Terry, dog.
Terry got swag for the first time in his life, and he in the best shape of his life, bro. Whatever he doing this off season, I love that for him.
Bruh, Terry got a quarterback for the first time in his life. This is the first time Terry done seen the same quarterbacks 3 years straight probably since high school.
Yep.
What?
This is the first time he saw him 2 years straight. He didn't even practice last off season.
I'm so glad we don't have to say the name Buddy Baker this year, bro. He became a real He became a real op to the fan base, bro.
I forgot who that was.
Hoodie on, and then he would make sure everybody saw him, and then as soon as they walked over at the end of practice, hold a microphone up, he would walk away and say, "I'm not saying anything." He knew what he was doing that whole song.
I like Hoodie Luke.
Buddy made it out the Honda Civic with this one though.
Yeah, give me Hoodie Luke, man. Hoodie Luke is dope.
We ain't see Terry in the hoodie since August.
We not. We not.
Hey, bro, this comment section y'all get wild. That's why I said I'm not repeating that. I'm gonna keep that comment in the comment section. That joke was wild.
Terry Lawson.
Yeah, you bro.
Otis, what you Reedy, what you think, bro?
Terry saved it for marriage.
Terry Lawson, what?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
He's not one of the people on the team.
He's on the team, though. Over there for 2 seconds.
He started doing yoga and everything.
Go ahead. Dog. You saying he had Pilates once a week?
That is,
Pilates.
his face got a six-pack this year, bro. That boy got muscles in his temple, bro. I ain't never seen Terry look like
Hey,
this.
go ahead, dog.
You know that
Terry
comment.
down to like one.
Hey, you know why though, right? You know why he did that? This guy. He saw this. He got a little scared.
Our strength conditioning and nutrition program has went crazy this year. Dudes look different.
Oh my gosh. Amen.
Nah, that's real.
Including the quarterback. They all look different.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Every high definition picture they put up, you be like, hold on, son.
In the video Diami posted, or the first one when they were out in UCLA back over the summer, when it was just him, I think Rashad was there and Jayden was there. Jayden was front squatting like 385. And
Jayden
doing it easy.
like he actually fills out an NFL uniform now. He's still skinny, but like he filled out the uniform a lot better than he did when he got here.
He's getting into that Randall Cunningham.
Now, when they say he's 215 or 220, whatever they list him at, now I believe it.
Yeah, they're trying to get him. I say he got NFL neck now. Like he got NFL. He has an NFL neck and build now.
But look, he still got the type of body pause that he can eat a damn Chick-fil-A biscuit meal with a smoothie, with a strawberry smoothie.
Panera. That's Panera.
Panera. Yeah. My bad. You know I don't be out VA often.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
You got the
Face.
Panera. Really funny.
Hey, go ahead,
Mo. Oh man, that was funny. Anybody want to get any thoughts about the dead period on if we move on to the next topic? Or
I mean, for me, the dead period is always trash. I mean, it was with the quarterback series kind of gave us some life, but I use the time to just relax and just to chill, catch up. We got House of Dragon and other shows and stuff on TV. We can
big nerd
tune into. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good time to relax. We can ready to be out here sweating our ass off at training camp, but it's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good to see everybody out there and kind of get back to this thing where we can stop speculating and saying, oh, this is going to be this battle, this is going to be that battle, and we can really see it out on that grass. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad it's finally here.
Otis?
I feel like I'm the same way. I'm just ready for the season to get started, players on the field, so we can, pop out and have more stuff to talk about. It's not repetitive topics. And, it's kind of hard getting through the first offseason, my first offseason, and then the dead period coming up. But I'm just ready to get that training camp started.
Yeah. I'm pretty on the same sentiment as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I guess I didn't really relax. I got other niches on this, so I uploaded other places. I did other things. So I enjoyed my other content creation spaces. So yeah, I can have this right now. Ain't nothing going on. About to have fun on these other platforms. Get this right now. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got my content bag in a different way. So what is y'all biggest storyline going into camp non-battle related? So not necessarily camp battle, but maybe something in the coaching staff, maybe something with Jayden, a player you got your eye on, any of that. I want to start in reverse this time. So Reedy, Otis, myself, and we'll go down to Rio last.
Damn, that's a good question. I didn't really think about it in that terms. I'm thinking about more so battles and rooms and things of that nature. But I would say storyline is going to be how can these first year coordinators come in and mesh and kind of fortify the offense and or defense. I'm most excited to see Daronte Jones and what he brings to the defense because I feel like that's something that we haven't seen here in a long time. So I'm looking forward to mostly seeing that what they can provide. Like if I had to say like a storyline or something, it would be these coordinators and how they can galvanize the offense and how they can galvanize the defense for me.
For me, I'll say I feel like offensive wise, I want to see what our offense looks like this year. The wide receivers, we were in question, and we don't know who the wide receiver 2 is. Everybody keep asking that, so I want to see how our offense meshes together under David Blough. And we got the running backs as well. I want to see how they come out the gate, doing what they got to do. So I'll say offense on mine.
My biggest storyline is how did this 2024 class start to really do something? Like, we already know Jayden's a dog. We already know, but the rest of that class looks a little questionable. Johnny ain't done much. Yeah, one game. Like, oh, there he is. He went to go bash back in the thin there.
Yeah, never seen him again.
Luke just showing some little flashes. Brand Coleman got his chain snatched last year.
He getting it
One
back.
guy on the team, he on pop the balloon already. He been sent to unemployment. You know what I'm saying?
My man said he's a project analyst, bro. He ain't even mentioned football, bro.
He said, that's out the question.
That dude didn't
That
even
was
say
too funny.
he like moonlights as a football player. Like he didn't even bring that shit up.
Man, why he
I thought
not
it was a
bringing
parody
it
the
up?
first time I saw it. I thought he was joking.
He wasn't trying to impress none of them girls, bro.
He's like, no, I don't want to know.
Some
You don't need to
content.
know. You don't even know I got spanked in the preseason and got sent to West Bubba somewhere. The other 5th round pick, we don't know what's up with him. And I don't think the 7th round pick from that draft class will make the team.
Oh, Jean Baptiste.
Shock alert.
He's out of here.
JJB?
Yeah, he ain't making the team.
Yeah, he could.
So
Yeah,
how
they
does
got him- they
other
got him in
how
the
do
dirt
these
for
guys
this,
start
bro.
to
It was
step
a
up?
rap sense.
How does Ben Simmons start to step up? Does Mikey be better in coverage? Does Johnny actually do something besides one game to pad his stats up? Like, what do these guys do? Because this is make or break for a lot of these guys, bro. It's make or break for guys like Ben Sinnott, Johnny Newton, even Mikey Sanders still, I think, too. So I think it's a 2024 class, that inaugural draft class. How do they look? We'll go ahead and go from Grant, Gerard, Z, Deuce, and Rio.
All right. What am I excited to see at training camp? Talent. There is talent on this football team. Talent. If we're talking about the best versions of these players, it's been at least a decade, maybe my entire lifetime, that there has been that top level talent on this team. The problem here is the majority of them haven't consistently hit it, or in like a Frankie Louvu case, they're coming off of a bad year. But if I'm just to ask you, what is the best case scenario for Terry McLaurin, Jayden Daniels, Laramie Tunsil, Odafe Oweh, Sonny Styles, Nick Cross? We are talking about Super Bowl level pieces on a team. Can they get all of those guys to play at their best together? Because if they do, these conversations about losing records, this in the playoffs, those go out the window. We're talking about 12, maybe a 13-win football team. But it's really difficult to get everybody to play their best at the same time. So it's still early in the process, but training camp, getting everybody out there, this is the first time you actually get to see them, and this is the first time they're really competing. And if they come out strong, just like they have all throughout the summer practices, then I think it could get really, really interesting and really fun to talk about before we get into week one.
Gerard, how about
My top storyline, to be honest with you, shout you out again, Grant, it's Trey Amos. It's Trey Amos. Is he really healthy? You know, he can say what he wants, but how fast will the coaching staff actually allow him to get back on the field? Okay, like you learning a new defense, you in the second year, you know what I'm saying? They done brought in Rasul Douglas, they got in the Meek Robinson, they got, you know, Mikey and Akilla Witherspoon or whatever. It's a bunch of Jags after that, you know what I'm saying? Even them dudes are some Jags for real. So you kind of got to think about it like, my bad, no disrespect.
keep it a beat. You good, buddy? You keep it a beat. It's all good.
But you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. Like with Trey Amos, it's like when he was good last year, he was good. He was good. You know what I'm saying? But he had his game that he took his medicine. You know what I'm saying? What you want to see. I just think we need to see him on the field, on that practice field. I would love August 1st. He out there, you know what I'm saying, and doing all team drills. He ain't got to be doing that the first day they get back, but damn it, by the time we get there Saturday, he need to be on the field.
I need to see that. You know,
Yeah, the whole time, no restrictions, because what Daronte Jones is putting down, he got to be picking up. Like
Fact.
we can't.
agree with
Our
that.
schedule way too difficult to like have any position group lacking. We can't be lacking him.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I would say I was thinking about it. I was gonna say Jayden and the weapons, you know, having better weapons than of course last year and the year previous. But I thought about it and I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with Bill getting 1,000 yards. You know what I mean? For the simple fact, it's like, can he be that guy? He do got some, you know, some competition in there with Rachaad White. And this story is about, you know, Rachaad White could take, you know, cut into them carries, and not just be a third down guy. And then you're gonna have K-Tron, however, wherever he mode out to be. So I say, like, with that added competition, can Bill just step up and just continue what he started last year and do even better, especially with definitely getting way more opportunities this year, and being more featured.
Deuce, what's your thoughts, bro?
Man, for me, man, I'm trying to see how soon can this defense get on one accord, right? Like, it's been so long that we were looking for a defense to be on one accord, that every time everything goes to the gutter, is always they not communicating, and the defense is too hard. The defense is this, and that. I want to know how soon can Daronte get these boys ready to roll, right? How soon can we get these safeties to get downhill? How soon, like, who's going to be the dude that's going to come up consistently to bring that wood? Right, like, who's going to be that threat? Like, who on this defense is going to step up to be that guy that these offenses and these offensive players is looking at that tape? And like, I need to know where he's at week in and week out. Like, that's what I want to know from this defense. Like, Daronte, like, he sounds like he's the one, right? I believe in Daronte. Like, Daronte, his first presser, he named a lot of guys, right? And I was watching some of Quan at Illinois. If he can get any of that from Quan, out of Quan, like, he's already, his name should already be in the ring of fame, Daronte Jones. Like, what can he do with these guys that we saw had some type of talent coming out of high school, out of college, but it just wasn't able to do it on the field in the NFL? Like, so that's what I want to see from the deep, because I think this defense is going to have to carry this team for the first few games as Blough kind of get acclimated. So I want to see these boys. I want to see these boys in a position where they communicating, and these boys coming up and they bringing that wood week in and week out.
I love your confidence in believing that the defense is going to carry this football team for the first couple of weeks. I love that. I love that.
Have to.
No, for real.
I don't feel that way. I want to see. I need to know if there's one side of the ball. So I guess I'll start my spiel now. If there's one side of the ball that I have confidence in, even through growing pains in the start of the season, it's the side of the ball with the superstar quarterback. It's the side of the ball with the superstar left tackle. We got two stars and a possible on the offense. And then you got guys like Bill who could go for 1,000. You got guys like Chig that could jump into top 10, top 12 tight end standings after 1 year. And we got a rookie third rounder who could get busy on the offensive side of the ball. Can the defense materialize a star caliber player? That's my thing I'm looking most forward to. Because I just listed on offense, there's a lot of potential. There's some dudes that we've already seen the ceiling hit on them. So defensively, we can start up front. It don't feel identical to when we had Montez Sweat, Chase Young, Allen, and Payne here, but we have 4 first rounders on the front line again. We have Javon Kinlaw, we have Daron Payne, we have Calebon Chaisson, we have Odafe Oweh up front. We gave Odafe Oweh a big boy contract. Is he going to give us big boy production? Are we going to have a guy that can get 12 to 15 sacks on this team? Something that we've never been accustomed to seeing here. Moving to the linebacker level. We don't got shout out to everything Bobby did here, but the linebackers can run now. We should be one of the more athletic linebacker rooms, not only in this division, but like in the league totally, that we've
in the history of football.
There's you said one. You said one of. No, we are one.
The most athletic ever.
Exactly. Now, can we produce a superstar out of that room? Leo Chenal as the Mike. He's been looking for a bigger role. He's still young. He's still hitting the prime of his career. Sonny Styles as a freakazoid. He's molded like a linebacker we've never seen play football at this point. Can we get a star in that room? The cornerback room. AP has drafted a cornerback room on day 2, his first 2 drafts here. Now we need to get some ROI. It's time for return on investment. Can Mikey take can he take a step in a defense that fits him in his skill sets like a glove? Trey Amos is the biggest X factor on this team. If Trey Amos is a good starting cornerback, the defense is automatically unlocked. I don't want to keep saying shit like we don't need corners in this defense. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear any of that, bro. We drafted 2 second-round cornerbacks. They need to look like second-round cornerback. And somebody got to take the lead. We need one dog in the cornerback room. I think inside can be a dog. But I think if this defense really hits the stride we want it to hit, Amos needs to be the lead dog in the cornerback room and to go to the back end of that defense. I think Nick Cross can be superb here. I think he could be a leader. I think he could set the tone, and I think he has more speed and range than to just be pitch and hold as a box safety. But I think he does the box safety shit so well that we don't need to experiment and have him do other things. Then who is my free safety? Is it Will Harris? If it
Percy
is,
Butler.
please.
Malik Spencer.
Hell no. So no. Hell no.
Percival and Jeremy Reeves, y'all are stellar at covering punts, my brother. I don't need to see you on downs 1 through 3. So I need Will Harris and whoever else is in that room. I need them to show me some range and show me they can handle that back end. If this defense can materialize a superstar caliber player or some type like 2-star-ish players on that side, it changes everything, bro. The offense and the defense are going to go through growing pains. They're not just going to master these schemes immediately, but the bump of new coordinators means the element of surprises on the team side. I think the offense is the one that gets cracking first. But I want to see if this defense can produce superstar, because I at least know that we got a couple on the offensive side.
All right, so side note, if I ever see Percy Butler on defense, immediately throwing hands. Respectful. I'm sorry. The throwing hands, he must be banished to the unemployment office. I don't want to see him playing any defensive snaps. The hands are being thrown. I'm sorry. He getting a Hadouken, something's happening. I'm sorry. You cannot play defense, my boy. You are a special teamer. Stay in your lane, sir.
Let me say this though. I agree. Don't get me wrong. But I think the roster is just more talented than we're used to having here.
It is.
So people like Percy Butler, people like Tyler Owens, people like McNichols and Colson maybe not McNichols, but Colson Yankoff. If you're only getting on the field, Nick Ballore, if you're only getting on the field for special teams, there might not be a spot for you anymore. So that's why I feel like
he's here. Like Izzo loves him. Izzo loves him.
Izzo can only get to choose 3 players. That's one thing.
The Lord's last year in the league.
Y'all 53. Y'all better add
White Revo. That's White Revo.
Out of here, man.
Hey, Grant, I've tried to parse this roster down so many different ways, and I get down to Nick Ballore.
He's on,
and you got to keep him, fam.
Gotta keep him.
Take his name off of it. I think you guys get the point.
Everybody else?
No, you're making a great point. You're making a great point.
Yeah.
Special teams demon ain't going nowhere though.
We had the best special teams last year when it came to coverage.
Yeah, he definitely a special teams fiend, as Louis T like to say.
I mean, are y'all sold on the back end like the free safety Will Harris?
No.
Not.
No.
I feel like they need to bring somebody in. Like
Go ahead.
Bro, we might be looking for the UDFA
at this time.
Take
Quan,
Nick Cross out of it.
Really ain't the guy.
Quan and Nickel.
So
take Nick Cross out of it. That is probably the worst secondary in the NFL. If it's not in the conversation with them, Trey Amos going back to Rio.
That's the worst. That's the worst safety room.
Worst safety room, sure. But going back, who's cornerback 2 right? How do we know our cornerback 2 is any good? Cornerback 1 is Trey Amos. But going back to what Rio and Gerard said, I think Trey Amos was good in the 7 or 8 games we saw him. Has he proven that he's a legit number 1 shutdown corner? No, of course not yet.
No, but not by any chance. But I'll say you got players like Amik Robertson. You got players who if you listen to, you know if y'all have, he talking like, yo, I'm about to be a leader in this club and in this room.
Sounds
good. Gonna give,
it sounds
young players some of that gumption. You know what
I was watching it the other day. Like, I hope this nigga ain't bluffing.
Hey, man.
Like real tough.
We have heard a lot of bluffing.
Daronte Jones puts these boys in position to thrive, and I think front 7 is what unlocks their job. So
that's the point.
You know what Smooth always say.
That's going to be like the ultimate. Is this defense going to work? Is what can he do with all of that money and all of the assets that they used on the front 7? Because the facts about Amik, like you can look like a dog, talk like a dog, you could do all that, but you ain't locking on nothing, right? And if you know, right? So like, what was he? What fourth? Like give of yards allowed, number 6 touchdowns given up, like him and Mikey. Like I mean, this is just what we know. This is what we saw. This is the evidence that you have. So I get it. Like I get it. It's the off season, right? It's time to do these great videos, right? I get it. But we need to see it out there on the field, bro.
But
Joe Witt Jr. Joe Witt
think-
Jr. won the microphone too. Like, let's not forget that. I love what Amik is saying. I want Amik to succeed. Joe Witt Jr. Like, he would have back in the offseason when he was talking about where the identity of the defense, they're going to force turnovers, and I was like, all right, I'm believing a little bit. And then I saw what happened with the defense.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When Joe Witt used to talk, I smelt bullshit though. I could feel because we ain't had to on the roster. we ain't had to on the roster. He was just talking. I was like, bruh, you said what about Marshawn? Marshawn out here stinking it up, cuz week in and week out.
Well, that was once they started playing. When they were back in the summer, it sounded good because we couldn't see them.
But I feel like with all of the questions in the secondary, I feel like with the added guys that we brought in on the defensive line and the elevation of the linebacker group, I feel like you can hide some of that a little bit. But you still need somebody back there, like we all alluded to, that can fucking cover. And I don't know.
You can't have a bunch of Jags back there.
Yeah, I was listening to earlier on Herb's show, and he asked one of the questions in the battle with Asia and Kenny G. He asked, like, do you prefer the defense to be one safety high or two safeties? And I'm saying to myself, like, we ain't got no safety fast enough to be fucking.
Yeah, we don't need four back there. We don't have a center fielder. Yeah, we don't have
like
a
hell no.
Can't play those single half.
You gotta play them hashes.
You have a room full of here trying to come up with the formation. I'm like, what you number that? How you number that formation?
They can play single high if they trade for Buda Baker or some shit. They can't do that shit right now. They can't do that shit right now. Who they putting back there on the island? I love Nick Cross. He don't need to be on the island.
No, not at all.
No, get back on land, brother. You don't need to be on no island.
We got a whole bunch of strong.
Super chat. What's up,
What up, Gunner?
What up,
Gunner?
What's good, Gunner?
My God.
Hey, let me ask y'all how y'all feel about this. Do y'all feel like Sonny needs to be a middle linebacker? I feel like he's best suited as a strong side linebacker. And you put Leo in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Let him run the show. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the middle. And then Frankie obviously is going to be kind of your rover, but you got depth all over the place at linebacker. So them other guys, they got to fill in where they at. But I feel like Sonny is more suited as, because I feel like he can cover. So I put him at the strong side and let him cover them tight ends and backside of backfield or whatever, they decide to do. But what y'all feel about that?
I'm cool with that too.
Move his big freaky ass all around the defense.
Yeah, he's a bishop for sure.
I don't even know if you could put him in just one spot. We don't know what is a 6'4".
Let's only have fun. Put him everywhere.
What is a 6'4", 250-pound 4'4" linebacker? I don't know. You got to just move that shit around. You got to rush him and blitz him because if you can't get him to get to the quarterback sometime, you're wasting his time.
I think the partnership between Leo Chenal and Sonny Styles, I don't know if anyone else here watches soccer. I watch soccer. There's a comparison with the center backs in the middle of the defense, but there's one of them is in charge with engaging and the other kind of sweeps up behind him. So Leo Chenal, if you watch his tape, it's littered with him getting up in the mug, taking on guards and centers and just destroying offensive linemen's blocks. If he can do that and just basically be like the bulldozer, the engager, Sonny with his speed, his range, his tackling ability, and his sure hands, like that is what's best for him. Let Leo Chenal be the dirty work guy. Sonny come in, sweep up behind that, and that includes run and pass as well. If you got to drop, if he's showing sim pressures, Leo's coming and then Sonny's backing out of there, like he's got the range to do it.
Yeah, but Leo has range.
Go ahead, Gunner with the dono. He's funny.
That's crazy.
Hey, go ahead. So. Speaking of that battle, shout to Gunner. Gunner segue to the biggest part I want to talk about now. It's about the number one topic I want to talk about. What your biggest camp battle you're keeping your eyes on? What's the biggest battle that y'all got your eyes on? I'm gonna go ahead and start with Duke if it go around the room.
Like I'm all Bill, right? Like I watched some stuff yesterday. I did some research with Bill yesterday, and I had a whole Bill agenda today. Right. And that is my RB1, right? The things that Bill was able to do last year in the limited snaps that he had, right? And people talk about, like the fumbling and he can't take hits. The dude was like leading the NFL after contact, after first contact and y'all's rushing, right? Like This guy can run in between the tackles. He can do the zone stuff. Like he can do all of those different types of things. So for me, when we talk about camp battles, I don't think there's a battle, honestly. But I know the majority of folk might think there's a camp battle there with Rachaad White. But I'm going with Bill because Bill needs somebody that he can count on to run with him with the next 2-3 years, right? And Bill has to be that guy. Like I need Bill to be that guy. So with camp battles, I'm going with Bill RB1.
Rio.
I think that's a good one. As much as I want to say some shit like kicker or guard, I think the
I was going to go Brandon Coleman. Rio.
Gary.
We all think of the same.
I think the biggest battle is who the receiver not named Terry or Antonio Williams is. And because I don't care where he lines up, Antonio Williams is the wide receiver 2 on this football team. So for me, the conversation starts at who's the next receiver, and everybody has a guy in the room. Some people are team Burke, some guys are team Diami, some guys are team Luke, and I think Luke McCaffrey, I think he potentially could be one of the like as much as we try to poo-poo and shit on Luke McCaffrey through 2 years, he actually showed me growth. He was one of the few players on this football team that actually grew. He looked like nothing. He got open a lot, but he didn't do anything that I cared about his rookie year. Last year, I saw him making plays. I saw him separating, and I saw him become one of the best kick returners in the league. But I'm talking about just offensively. He was on pace to have a 400-yard, 6-touchdown season. In 7 games, he had 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And before people laugh at that, that's a whole Diami season. So when I look at this wide receiver room, it's exclude Terry, exclude Antonio Wood. I don't care if I haven't seen him play football yet. He's going to be a good receiver in this league. He's going to be fine. Who's the next guy? Is Treylon Burks going to make it through training camp healthy? Treylon Burks, the one thing on Treylon Burks is what could it look like if he plays a full season? Is it Treylon Burks? Is it Diami Brown, who went crazy in the postseason, pulled a GTA heist on the Jacksonville Jaguars? He's back now. He's never put it together for 2 weeks in a row in an NFL regular season. He hasn't done it yet. Luke McCaffrey, he finally started to show something. He got injured and knocked out for the year. A guy like Van Jefferson, who nobody even wanted to hear his name, he goes out and has a really good spring and early summer here, as he should, because he's a grizzled wily vet in this league, and people forget that this is a 4.3 receiver. Even though he's getting up there in years, he's still the fastest receiver on this roster right now. So I'm interested to see how this plays out and who takes the Bulls by the horn and demands their presence on the field after Terry, Antonio, and Chig take all the rest of the target.
Z, your turn, Brody.
I'm gonna say kicker. You know what I mean? Drew Stevens. Let's see what he about. I was watching the show Rio and Lake, you know, talked about that battle they had, and Drew Stevens, you know, stayed in there with him with 12 for 12 or something like that. So like it shows he had that competitive spirit. He young. I think it's his spot to take for real. Jake Moody, like he was on the market. We got him all, you know what I mean? It wasn't like you know what I mean? Nobody was checking for Jake Moody in a sense. So, you know what I mean? It's like he's expendable, and I'm ready to get some youth in there, somebody that we can actually potentially keep and be here for a while.
From what I was told, I'll jump in here. From what I was told, Drew made about 90% of his kicks, and Jake made about 70% during the summer.
Yeah. Dead straight.
Crazy.
Drew Stevens.
It's his spot to lose.
Yeah, guess we're going with Drew on this one so far. My camp battles, y'all taking all the good ones for real. We getting down to the scrubs. Dude, I'm gonna say guard. I'm gonna say guard. Brandon Coleman. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Reedy, took it from you, cuz. Brandon Coleman, man. Brandon Coleman, Rich Paul.
Go ahead.
I can't stand Rich Paul right now.
Shout out Clutch, man.
He's holding the league hostage.
Shout out
Yeah,
Clutch.
dog. The LeBron James League. That's what it's called. But nah, man. Because for me, the offensive line is at this situation where we know the center going to be Nick Allegretti for the most part. And when it come down to left guard, if you can solidify that spot, you know what I'm saying, then we not necessarily worried about the protection for JD. We're not worried about the running lanes. We able to use the athleticism of a Brandon Coleman more so than a Chris Paul, if you will. Especially with the zone running scheme, and the different running styles that they're going to implement as far as the different calls they're going to use. So that's where I'm at with it. And the reason why I like Brandon Coleman is really because the man's an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Plays basketball, probably one of the best basketball players on the squad. You know what I'm saying? So he gives you that lateral quickness, that violent push with his hands and things like that. Worked out with Laramie Tunsil as well this offseason. You know, he ain't getting no shine for it because he ain't penciled in as a starter, nor was he a first-round pick. But looking forward to seeing what the young man going to do, for sure.
Grant.
My camp battle, I'm going to say, as I guess it's a position more so than it is individual players. Sonny Styles and Leo Chenal are going to be playing. Odafe Oweh is going to be playing. He'll be called a linebacker. He's not a linebacker, but that's what he's going to be called. Who's getting that last spot? You've got several guys. Frankie Louvu in contention for that. Caleb Chaisson in contention for that. Joshua Joseph's in contention for that. I don't know what Dorrance Armstrong's health status is, but if he comes back, then he's probably not kicking Odafe Oweh off the field, so then that would also be a potential spot for him. But you've got a lot of talent at that position. You've got guys who want snaps, and in the case of Chaisson and Louvu, they're either on one-year deals or at the end of their contract. So that's going to be a position that I think will bring a lot of competition, and it's going to be about how does Daronte Jones's vision actually materialize itself. I didn't even say Jordan McGee's name. You can throw him in there as well. Do you want his speed and range? Do you want raw pass rushing with Chaisson? Do you want someone who does a little bit of everything with Josephs? Or do you want Frankie Louvu, who was an all-pro just 2 years ago, but is coming off of a really bad last season? I think that other linebacker position, that's going to determine the identity, maybe not the identity, but the direction the defense goes in. Are they going all out, high octane, getting after the quarterback? Are they prioritizing range and coverage dexterity a little bit more? That's a big question for me. I kind of know everybody else in that front seven, and honestly, the secondary is going to write itself as well. But that's the one position on defense that stands out to me.
Really?
I guess taking what's left, I guess I'll go the back end of the secondary. You know, what's going to happen with Quan Martin? Is he going to redeem himself? Is he going to come in and be what Joe Witt said he was last year? I don't know. Is there going to be somebody else that ascends to kind of take that free safety position? Are they going to go out? Are they going to bring somebody else in here that can potentially compete for a starting position? What about Jeremy Reeves? We've been talking for numerous years that Jeremy Reeves should get more reps. Can he be a guy, you know, a true special teamer that could come in and vie for more reps on a, you know, an advanced defense with the low on the back end? What about Percy Butler? Is he just a special teams guy again? What's going to happen with, you know, Rasul Douglas now? And is it going to be a battle with Amik Robinson and Mikey Sanders still for that slot corner position now? Because the math has kind of changed. Like signing Rasul Douglas kind of changed it for us because I don't anticipate him being here to be a depth player. I think he's going to be the other cornerback on the other side of if we have a healthy Trey Amos. I mean, he had a fibula injury. That's a 3 to 6 month injury. I don't understand like why there's a hold up or there's a question mark about him being healthy unless there was a setback somewhere within, you know, the OTAs or the all-season period. So like, I'm just like looking forward to like just overall the secondary. Like, how are they going to mesh? You know what I'm saying? What's really going to happen? Who's really going to be the guy? Who is going to show themselves as the guy as we get into these preseason games going into this, you know, early season? Because we got to come out fresh out the gate ready to go. The schedule ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult. You know, we could possibly be 0-5 going into that season.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying, I'm calling a spade.
Do me like that, bro.
Possible. I'm just saying.
I can't.
Go ahead with that, Reedy.
I'm not saying I don't want it to happen.
Reedy? I'm messing with you, bro. Respect. You keeping it at 1,000. I ain't mad at you, bro.
They ain't got no choice but to start fast this year. They don't have no choice.
Great weeks of hell, boy.
If they go 4-4, I mean, they're probably winning like 10 or 11 games.
So the
Yeah,
back
but it's
end,
about
y'all
the
like
first
sweet.
four. It's about the first 5 before the bye week.
This run is scheduled OD. I ain't gonna cap.
Sorry, bro.
Otis,
Our
what
like,
should be a stand on, buddy?
we got to get back to it this year, bro. We have a franchise quarterback, man. I'm not like I'm not trying to walk on eggshells and be out here afraid of the schedule, bro. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. I'm tired of our fan base has got too conditioned to being underdogs. I'm trying to be a damn overdog, man. Like I want to be a favorite. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be Rudy our whole lives, bro. Like, nah, man.
That was a love movie too.
Otis, what's your biggest fan about, brother?
Man, I'm rolling with Z on this one. I'm gonna have to go kicker wise, man, because I'm the type of person I don't believe in skipping steps. I don't want us to this offense come together, this defense come together. It's later in the season, and then it's a game where we're on the line of going to the playoffs. It's like we lean in on going to the playoffs, we win the game, then the kicker missed the kick, and we like, dang, we still ain't get the step one together, and it come to bite us in the ass or whatever. So I definitely want to get that taken care of for sure before we can get later down the line and handle those problems. We gotta fix the ones ahead of us.
So I'm gonna go and take a book out of Grant's. I'm take a page out of Grant's book here. I'm gonna go with the linebacker room with that with the other wide linebacker position between Louvu and I won't even count on Dorrance Armstrong. He don't start on the pup list. I think people forgot about Dorrance as well. And with Jordan McGee, Louvu, Chaisson, someone's going to win that job. Someone's going to go out there. And all of them got different skill sets. All of them got different specialties and things they do well. So I'm going to go with that too. Speaking of that,
hold on.
I know y'all keep the last. Oh,
real quick, Tone. But how do we feel like if it's comes down to one of these battles and it's not the popular opinion of the base? How are we ready for that? If, for instance, say a top player that we think is a top player gets beat out by one of these lower tier players. Are we ready for that? Are we ready for that?
Yeah,
can you
our
hoop?
favorites, bro?
Can you
Hell
hoop?
yeah.
Can you hoop?
I will win football games. I don't care who go out there. Win football games.
F our favorites.
Put the best dudes out there.
I think this fan base is very fickle, and I think a lot of people in this fan base they say they want to win. I don't think nobody on this panel is saying that, but I think just overall as a fan base, they'll say, "Oh, I want this guy because he's a such a guy." You know what I mean? And I don't want to bring him up, but I'm
tell him you want Van Jefferson to make the team.
Yeah.
Tell him you want Van Jefferson to make
I'm a number one Luke McCaffrey hater in the fan base. So I'm gonna just come out. I feel like people give him more than what he really has done. He ain't I digress.
I know. I respect where you coming from, but yeah,
I think there's two people who might. I don't want to call it an unfair advantage, but they'll be given every opportunity. Let's put it that way. I think there's two guys. I think it's Ben Sinnott and I think it's Mike Sainer still. I think they will give them every opportunity they can. If it's close with Mikey and Rasul Douglas, or if Rasul Douglas is slightly ahead, they're starting Mikey. If it's Mikey and Amik and they're neck and neck, they're starting Mikey. With Ben, if it's neck and neck between him and Yankoff to make the team, they're keeping Sinnott. If it's between Sinnott and Bates for tight end 2, they're giving it to Sinnott. That's how I feel about it.
I agree.
I don't know, man. I like Sinnott. I like Sinnott a lot, but Adam Peters always does something in August, moves players that we're not anticipating for him to move. And that's my number one player that we don't anticipate that he will move is Ben Sinnott. Because think about this, all last year, even when Ertz went down, Yankoff was getting a lot of those attempts that we thought that that Ben should get, right? Those in the backfield, those shifts, those lead block, all those type. It was Yankoff. Why is Yankoff keep getting snaps over Ben Sinnott? And we can blame Cliff all we want, right? But talent at some point is going to overcome coaching at some point. So for me, I would love for Ben Sinnott to hit, man. But they love Bates. I think he's making $818,000 off per catch so far, right? So I think they really I think they really like Bates, and AP always does something that we don't really anticipate moving off a player. And for me, that number one player in August is Ben Sinnott.
The scheme change is what will keep Ben Sinnott here. the offensive scheme change. He will be involved in the offense because of the offense that we play now, and because the coordinator is going to find ways to get him on. Cliff soured on Sinnott early, and Cliff wasn't looking back
on draft day. He soured on him early on draft day. He soured on him.
Cliff. The only reason Bill ain't have 1,000 yards last year.
Yeah,
Cliff soured on the player.
Cliff on hands forever.
Yeah, so the
Cliff said, "I'll give it, and I'll take it away."
The scheme change alone is going.
I'm gonna take his jaw away.
I mean, even with the scheme change, I think that'll be even more for Bates, especially when they go 12 personnel. Like Bates is going to be on the field, right? And if Chig and Bates, like he's going to be on the field, I just kind of sit back and wonder: is he going to get snaps over Bates in 12 personnel? Like, what is that going to look like? If we run 13 personnel, of course he's going to be in there. But what type of role is he going to have, even with the scheme change?
Hey, how good y'all think Sinnott going to be?
I mean, good. We don't even got to be good. He just has to do. He has to contribute. If he contributes,
just do something.
We're past the point of expecting second round production from this player. We need him to be a contributing piece to the offense. When he gets on the field, it can't be. We know he's not getting the ball. Like, gotta be okay. Maybe Sinnott gets a look here. He has to contribute when he gets out there.
Yeah. Can I explain? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I think like if we're in 12 personnel, and you want two tight ends that kind of can stretch the field, he has to be on the field.
He has to be.
It ain't gonna be Bates. Like obviously,
Bates can't do nothing like that.
All three of them are going to be on the field, but in 12 personnel, he has to win that. He has to win out because we got to be able to stretch the field. You know what I mean with them tight ends.
But I think he will, though. And this is the thing. So if we're talking 12 personnel to pick up a 3rd and 1, then all right, sure. Like if it's just a dive up the middle, then John Bates will probably be out there. But I think Ben Sinnott is a better movement blocker than John Bates is right now because he's more athletic than he is. If we're talking inline, that's Bates' specialty. But it's not as simple as John Bates is a better blocking tight end. It's, okay, well, what are we talking about here? Is Ben being a sift blocker? So he's coming across the formation. Are we sending him in motion beforehand? Are we actually lining him up as a fullback? And then when we talk about setting up the play action, everybody talks about Chig, but the defenses are going to know that as well. I was watching a lot of Lions film recently, and there were a lot of plays where they would run play action, and they would have Sam Laporta block, and they would have Brock Wright go out as the receiving threat because the defense was set up to stop Laporta. So that's what defense is going to do with Chig. You can't give John Bates some of these other receiving opportunities. Ben Sinnott might not have done a lot in his NFL career, but in the limited bursts he's had, you've seen that he's comfortable running with the ball in his hand. When he was in college, his final season, he was like 6th in the nation in yards after catch for tight ends. So I do think, going back to this question, it's contextually dependent, but I think Ben Sinnott is more adaptable to this new offense that we're going to than John Bates is. And because of that, he should get more opportunities.
Yeah, he should. I'm
not worried about to get more opportunities just because the scheme fit's gonna be better for him. And also, we know what John Bates is. Let's just call it what it is. John Bates is a great inline blocker who'll catch a pass every now and then. We know what John Bates is. Ben Sinnott is still a mystery. We don't know what the hell he is. We don't know. So why not get more opportunity to find what the heck you have?
I better not ever
make a break.
Ever again. I better not ever see that shit ever.
I don't even want Yankov getting on. Like, I don't want to see him. And I
want to see Yankov on the team. Forget the nonsense. Like, no.
I want Ben to get all of the reps behind.
He could be on this practice squad for all 17 weeks. No, I do not want to see Costa Yankov on his roster. I will throw hands if he's on his roster.
If he's better than if he's better than Sinnott, I want to see him on the roster.
I mean, if he's
because look, the idea of Sinnott is what we're all holding on to. It's for me, it's the idea of what Sinnott can do, of what we saw him be productive in Kansas State, like the idea of it.
But think about what he was in Kansas State, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He was an H-back, Holmes.
Exactly.
And that's what we're gonna have this year. I think, to y'all point, I think David Blough sat back the last 2 years and was like, damn. Him and AP sitting up in the office room, he not using my guy. He done put my guy on the bench. He don't like my guy. David Blough was like, man, if I was offensive coordinator, I'd put him in the backfield with the running back.
That man stacked days.
Yeah.
And that man stacked days and had 2 good practices for the first time in his 3-year career.
Hey.
So I'll take it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? That's kind of what I'm saying.
How
I feel
many
like David Blough
families
might
he
have
had
secret sauce.
that don't have good practices, bro? Michael Gallup never had a good practice here last year, bro. We never heard his name after we signed that dude, man. Not a real person. KJ Osborne never had a good practice.
Martavis Bryant.
Oh
Can we
my
not?
God, we have
Don't even bring that nonsense.
Let's not go down murderers road.
We're not going that rabbit hole, bro.
We got to get what we can take, man. We got to get what we can take.
When someone stacked days, that should mean something to me, man.
I'm definitely hoping that Ben Sinnott takes the leap forward.
Touchdown in that preseason game. He goes to the sideline and hugs AP. They were saying in the stands, yeah, he's making the team. His ass was cut the next day.
Come here, Martavis. You can keep this
out of
though. You can keep this home with you, though.
No, for real. So that kind of takes to the next segue. So I know y'all noticed this trend. The first 2 seasons with Adam Pearce as a GM, in August, he had shipped the player off before final cuts. He did it in 2024. He shipped Jahan Dotson to the ops and said, "You suck. Get out of here." And then last year, he told B-Rob, "Thanks, but no thanks. You can't run. Get up out of here." My question to y'all, is he going to do this again for a 3rd straight season? And if he does, who is your top candidate to ship their bag somewhere else before final cuts? I'm going to start with Gerard here, bro. And I'm going to go around the room. I'm going to go around Grant and everyone else.
I think if I had to pick any player out of a hat, it'd be to your point earlier, JJB, or maybe even a Dietrich Wise. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen Dietrich Wise. We ain't heard. We heard about him.
Yeah, he ain't anybody trading for that.
They ain't trading for it, but releasing him, letting him go. You like, oh shit. I ain't know that was about to you know what I'm saying? But as far as like trading, young,
I'm glad the first cut.
we ain't really got anybody that's in that spot, bro.
Luvu is like the only tradable asset on the roster.
He's not doing that. I don't see them doing that to Luvu. He all pro. He proves.
You don't think Sinnott tradable, Rio?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Somebody might.
Something like that. Pick
some arrogant offensive coordinators like I can mold this. Yeah.
I can make this dude.
I feel like most teams got.
What if he go to the Rams with Cliff?
Man, they got too many tight ends over there.
They
got too many tight ends at LA, bro. They started that 13 personnel shit.
Shanahan
decided the Green Bay or something.
I tell you what. To your point, Rio, if McGee show out this summer, then Luvu absolutely might become expendable.
I mean, maybe mid-season, but they're gonna run the season with Luvu for sure.
I think Luvu's the guy. I think that's my answer. Out of order real quick. I think if there's anyone who could get surprise moved this summer, it's him, because I don't really see too many players on our roster actually having the motion to.
That's kind of why I was stuck. Like,
and Sinnott was a good answer as well, but Luvu's actually has something that's been put on tape before, some type of body of work and he's not a senior citizen just yet.
Not yet.
So someone could try to tap back into that 2024 magic, and it could just be a numbers game. Ballore counts as a linebacker. If McGee finally can play with controlled athleticism, because like Percy Butler, he's crackhead speed with no direction. He can fly around the field like a bat out of hell, but he doesn't know where he's going, bro. He's MapQuest, but with half the sheet. So if he could put it together on
your ink faded out, Rio.
my man was trying to print that joint out. He was like, "Oh,
hey, bro,
he was blowing on the ink cartridge, just trying to get the one page out."
My man was like,
if Sonny and Leo and McGee are really like that at the top of the roster, you can have that conversation of, let's see if we can get some value for him before we go into the season. I think the answer is Frankie Luvu, but I don't think he's going nowhere, but I think he's one of the only candidates on this team that could get moved.
Yeah, because we ain't. Yeah, because everybody else.
Well, what about just the inverse of that? What about the inverse? What if Luvu shows up? I mean, Daronte Jones was bigging him up at his press conference. They've been talking about Jordan McGee. Dan Quinn, or one of them, Dan Quinn or Joe Witt, said Jordan McGee was the best defensive player at training camp last year, which obviously he wasn't, or else they would have played him. They've been grooming him to be this green dot replacement of Bobby Wagner. And then what do? When it's time for him to replace Bobby Wagner, they sign Leo Chenal and they draft Sonny Styles. So what if they're actually just not that happy with Jordan McGee? What if they're trying to keep his confidence up? What if they go through the offseason, and to my point about there being competition at that spot, they're satisfied with Chaisson, they're satisfied with Louvu. As you guys have pointed out, Nick Ballor's not going anywhere. You can't keep 6 or 7 inside or off-ball linebackers. So maybe Jordan McGee's the guy.
I can see him getting cut. I don't really see him getting traded, though.
Yeah,
I don't see him trading.
It's hard to trade a 5th round pick.
That
ain't got no production.
That's never played.
Yeah.
So
I can see someone getting him a 7th.
On a surprise release, McGee is definitely a candidate for that for me.
I would say I'm thinking Johnny Newton. And the reason why I say that is you go back and you get settled. You already got Kinlaw. Who else is in the back end of there?
Tim Settle.
Shot Tuttle. I mean, you ain't really got too much behind them.
Yeah, I mean, but you basically you saying you gonna have 4 D tackle. You gonna be the 4th D tackle out the room.
Oh, this scheme that
I got Johnny Newton.
They rotate a lot and they move dudes around. So
whoa, Gerard, how is he number 2? Who's he ahead of?
I got him ahead of Kinlaw, bro. I don't like Kinlaw as much as a lot of y'all.
You got
for what I need.
The team love them some Kinlaw.
They love Kinlaw.
On 3rd and long, he's ahead of him. But I mean, did you see Johnny trying to play against the run last year?
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah,
but you got to think we don't have a different.
Passers. I don't need to pretend like Johnny Newton's a well-rounded defensive tackle, bro. He just needs to go get
for the super.
And the way we're gonna be on this lead, Grant, the idea is that we're gonna be in the lead a lot. So we're gonna need pass rushes.
If we have the lead, that's a whole different thing. But that's my
only wish. We playing from the front because last year we played from the back.
Lead a lot. Bill
we played from the back as soon as the game started. The game kicked off.
Down 7-0.
We were down 7-0.
What's
the moment it kicked off?
What was going on?
I think the only person that makes sense from a roster standpoint is Daron Payne if they trade him, because the last year the contract situation.
Somebody had to do it. Somebody got
to do it.
He's replaceable. He's the only real value that we got for real. If I'm being honest.
What's that bag though? Was it 28?
29.
Yeah, that bag kind of crazy.
29 million for
you got to do
pedestrian production.
But this is the problem though. His pedestrian
you got to do an
NBA is better than everyone else in the room.
You got to do an NBA trade trying to get rid of him. You got to give up
3 or 4 teams trade.
Like, we gonna have to give. We want to send a 5th
second round.
I'm with him.
I've given up. Yo, this fan base is putting Payne in every hypothetical trade for 4 years in a row, bro. That is an untradeable, unmovable force, bro. He walking out the doors. He walking out the doors on his own fruition, bro.
Watch when he hoop this year, though. Watch when he hoop this year. He gonna be like, "Yep."
I'm with you. I think he is going to play well, but I'm just saying, like from that perspective,
I get it.
From a value standpoint, like if I'm another team, I don't want to trade for these other niggas. I don't like.
That's what I'm saying.
For Johnny.
I ain't trading for nobody on the Commanders, bro.
And then our fan base would be real hurt at how little we would get for Daron Payne. So it would be some.
I wouldn't.
They don't realize the only tradable player we got
give up
is 5.
Get him out. Get him off of this team.
But so this is the question though. No. The value in trading Daron Payne is tied to the contract, right? We all agree that the cap space relief because he hasn't played up to it. You're not signing somebody for $40 or $50 million right now. You have to wait until the next cycle, and at that point, his contract will be off the team anyway. So all you're doing is losing his production for like a 4th round pick, a 3rd round pick, something like that.
You ain't get none of that. Yeah.
I'm about to say you
gonna get like a 6.
You wanted to give up Daron and a 5th to get a 7th back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, we're not gonna get shit for Daron Payne, bro.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad, dude. Well, you might get a conditional.
Talking about like his Russell Westbrook.
It would be some type of pick swap type situation. We're not getting nothing. We'd get like a 5th at most for Daron Payne, and that's I don't know if we're getting
Daron and the 7 for a 5th. Yes. Is that what we're saying?
Type shit.
Daron the 7 for a 5th. I don't care. Ship him out of here. I don't care. I'm sick of him.
Nah, he's gonna let him have a good swan song season. Then we
can get him out of here. I don't want him here. Bye. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not a Daron Payne guy.
I don't know, man. I think Daron Payne in this rotation, what we are expecting it to be, man. Daron at 60% of the snaps, man. I think I mean, he's the run. Like I'm not gonna keep him past this year. I mean, who knows what he's going to do, right? But if you can fit him under the cap, and he make like losing him is going to make the D line worse. I mean, can we all agree with that?
Yes,
indeed.
Right. So I mean, if you can fit him, ain't no issues. You ain't stunting nobody's growth. Man, go ahead, keep him.
Yeah, D tackle is going to be on the menu early for us next year too, because
I ain't a fan of bro. So I don't care what.
But the question was like, if somebody got traded, who would it be? It wasn't on the terms of
who would it be?
Good or what's it's like who's tradable. Like, looking at the roster, he's the only person that you probably could trade for or be willing to trade.
It's a small list,
very small.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody else we need.
That's what I'm saying.
But my argument would be though that we need Payne. As frustrated as the frustrations with Daron Payne are tied to his production relative to his contract, but his production is still better than everyone else in that room. And I would rather have that in this year. I would rather have that than a 5th round pick or whatever we established his value was.
Yep. Yeah, I think the issue with Daron Payne is how much he's getting paid.
Yep. I mean, he's gonna. I think this is his last year with the team. I hope he balls out on his way out the door this year. I hope his swan song is successful. I think this defense is advantageous for him to get back.
It's going to him, the Dolphins. They need everything. They're not trading on draft picks right now.
We can get a comp pick for him if we let him walk.
Hey, do they have a 500-yard receiver?
Who?
Dolphins.
Oh yeah, the Dolphins got they starting like
they don't got nobody.
Atwell, Malik Washington, and they got a bunch
of what the hell is this?
Coleman, Chris Bell, and
Malik Willis. When that joint like a black head coach going to a team trying to get.
If we don't look
I'm asking, bro. I'm throwing hands with the organization. Why do you give me?
If we don't
outclass wide receivers.
If we don't outclass the Dolphins in those joint practice sessions,
we don't
go
belt to ass in those joint practice sessions.
If we look like we did versus the Patriots last year versus Malik Willis in them, I'm gonna be so fucking low on this team.
It's open to the fans too. Like it's gonna be nasty. I'm there too. It's gonna be nasty.
I dare them to embarrass the family.
It's gonna be
versus the Dolphins.
They have to talk about John Bon Jovi again.
I dare Tutu.
If they think Cabby man don't throw for 200 yards with them boys, light them up like a Christmas tree, and banish the Dolphins backups to the shadow realm. And
they change, but they don't have shit weaponry.
How practice whenever they start? It's like no, you can't do.
Fans
no, you can't. You can't do that.
Fans gonna be on Daronte if we're getting fried by that offense.
Hey, fool, we better destroy them, fool. Respectfully, we gotta destroy them, bro. Destroy them.
Here's a question, because we were talking about a lot with the trade stuff. When we get to the next offseason, like assume Daron Payne's off the team, these 1-year deal guys are gone. What would be the priority position to upgrade in free agency or trade or draft, whatever? What's the position they look at?
Depends on what's available.
The position he's vacating to me. Nothing is D tackle.
I gotta see what's available. What's out there?
Or defensive end in this scheme. If Kobe turns a free agent, I'm jumping on it. The Rams defensive lineman. Kobe turns.
Well, we might not even do that if we got if Josh Joseph hit. You know what I'm saying? If JJ hit,
I think JJ gonna be more like an edge rusher. I don't think he's gonna play.
I think he's gonna play Leo. I think he's gonna be a hybrid, just like
he's a hybrid.
I'm thinking like a guy on the front three who can go get the quarterback. And Kobe Turner fits that perfectly to me. He's an animal, son. And I watched that boy. I watched Rams football. Who this guy?
What happens with Terry McLaurin in the offseason?
That's a good question, because
they're going to keep that number.
Hey, let's see what this year looks like. I don't think we can answer that shit till January.
I agree.
Because if he get 140 targets, like I'm thinking, Terry gonna eat. Yeah. If he get 140 targets, Terry should have about 100 catches.
You don't worry about his number if he still look like Terry.
Terry looked like he ready.
Yeah. If he look like Terry, I don't really care about the number.
You pay the premium.
You like Terry, I would just extend him again. I
pay the money to move.
You pay the premium for the linchpin player, and you worry about that later. if he's
Yeah,
still in the
But I
I
like how
think,
you said we'll handle that.
Terry
You
like
know what I'm saying,
Terry.
at the end of the season, like, yeah, look, we're not even gonna play around with it though.
If the tires pop, that's when it gets funny though, and you have some conversations. At
Exactly.
The
Exactly. Hey, look, we got to pay Jayden, right? We want to keep you, but we got to pay Jayden. So let me take a little bit off the top.
Let
me
Terry
get a
play a
Jayden.
full season and he under 1,000 yards. And
Nah,
like 4
come on, we can't do that.
Hey, Terrence, brother, come meet us at the office, brother. Let's
I
have a
can't even
conversation.
imagine Terry McLaurin without 1,000 yards. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
He plays 17 and doesn't get 1,000.
Oh, if he's close, they absolutely they're gonna spam screens. If he's
think
close.
It shouldn't even be a case of him being close.
Exactly.
He should walk that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He should just
Terry
walk
shit like a 1,200 yard season.
I'm looking at
Somehow that-
1,200.
You got to tap into that.
Mhm.
That's the only thing with Terry, he has to tap into that 1,400 plus
And
yards.
you know where he get that? When they start moving him around like Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah,
And he has
that
to
play
start
action.
They gonna do that.
Yeah.
He has like no yards and touchdowns the first
Yeah.
couple weeks of the season.
Bro, it's
last-
like they be
That's
trying
a
to
great
figure it all
pull,
out again.
yo. That's a great
Early.
pull.
But I think that's why
He
we
come out-
always
he
said
come out-
joint
this
practice
nigga
is
come
nice.
out 3 for 37 every week one, bro. Like you got
That's a good pull.
What you saying is on prize picks.
Besides his debut.
And it
Besides
be
his
garbage,
first career.
garbage
Every
time
week was a
catches
track.
at the end of the game and shit. They don't never get him the ball early.
No, now 2021 wasn't a bad week one for him. He played all against the Chargers.
I think the play action gonna help him out too this year.
Oh, that play action gonna be nasty.
the coordinator is going to answer most of the questions we have about all these players because
Facts.
if
Yeah.
they're going to give Terry the number one $30 million a year treatment that he deserves, the production's going to come. It's going to come with ease, and him and Jayden have that connection. So
I got a question for y'all based off of what Grant just said. Thank you, Grant, for the idea. So we coming off the season, right? You know what I'm saying? And like y'all just said about Terry, who you think is if you got a Chig, you got Antonio Williams, do you need to go out? What else you add to this offense? What's the next piece of this offense?
are you talking about
guys
next
don't
year?
know, like my answer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like right now, our offense is set. Like we don't have any real 1 year deal guys on the offense, like as far as starters.
so we're talking next off season.
Talking
Oh,
about-
still receiver. Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
So
third.
we looking at another. We looking at a boundary.
Throw Antonio ass in the slot, give me a boundary
Oh,
receiver
so
at that point,
Yeah.
and you
I
really
thought
compete-
Antonio Williams is a boundary. Ain't he a
and
boundary?
he's the
He's
number 2
Z slot.
Terry's going to be
He's a
32.
flex. He can move. He can do
That's
both.
what, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Because Terry gonna be older.
and they can all play together, and he's going to hop into Terry's place when we're done. So
So that
it's
first
a
round pick-
number one
so that-
receiver.
So that first round pick should be a wide receiver, right?
Not that it should be. It's something highly considered. I don't think it's way too soon to say what we should
Yeah,
be
what it
doing.
should be.
It's way too soon. We just prognosticating early.
And that wide receiver class,
And all that. I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
late.
wide receiver class is like that.
And that's
So,
kind of why I'm like, I ain't mad if y'all talking about doing these little trades or whatever for Frankie Lou or whatever. We get some extra draft capital. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me add another layer to this though, because we talked about Terry, like they're gonna move on from him if he doesn't produce, whatever. I get that. Here's where I get worried, and this is purely general manager hat. This is not fan hat. This is not like a fun idea. But we're talking about Terry potentially taking an Amon-Ra St. Brown role, right? That's 160, 170 targets in a season.
Yeah.
The
That's like
return
140.
long term of a 31-year-old getting, let's say Terry gets 1,500 yards in his age 31 season. When he's on that big contract, like that's not going to age well. That's just what NFL history tells you about it. So just because Terry might produce in this 1 year doesn't mean, I mean, George Pickens is going to be on the market probably. You do have all of these receiver talents in the first round.
Is he going to hit the market though?
Yeah, I
They're
think
going to end up trading
think
that
so.
man. If they don't sign him, they're going to trade him.
trade him. They're going to tag and trade him, or they're going to just let him walk. They really want him to.
Free, especially if he puts out the type of year he had last year again, he won't ever see the open market.
I think the Cowboys are done paying only offense, though. I think they realize they have to pay their defense.
I don't know. They'll trade him before he's not touching the open market.
That's what I'm saying. He's not touching the open market.
He will get some
They'll
type
have
of
to tag him again, though. That's going to hurt their salary cap until they do move.
and Jerry is going to do that because they're not. He's not walking out that door for free. Absolutely.
Not at all. Not him.
I think they should already traded him, but none of my business. I don't care about no Cowgirl. It's not my problem. But they should already traded him, but not him.
Imagine not wanting 2 number 1 receivers, bro. You got 2 receivers that can go.
I read the same
Man,
time.
they offense was hooping last year too, bro.
You're not going to pay him.
They
I
offense was
personally
like
traded him during the draft in the first round and drafted them receiver. Personally, I would have done it. You're not going to keep him beyond this year. You want to tag him next year? Try to move him?
The league would be so much better if they abolished the franchise tag. Oh my
I
God.
agree.
We can't have NBA style free agency in the NFL because the owners get a crutch to keep the players and to take away their free agency from them.
I was gonna say, let me take it a step further because I want them to be able to trade like real future draft capital.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
real
trading this
future
2034 pick to you right quick, bro.
Yeah, let me get that first round of 2034.
Let me get 8 first-round picks off.
I'm just saying, like,
yo sold for this one player.
Greedy Sun draft, bro. Let me get that 2035 off you, man.
Let me get 2030.
let me get Tom Brady's son.
The franchise tag is
I need
the franchise tag is one of the most like dirtiest, strictly for the owners shield bullshit that's ever existed. Because what do you mean? It's like the person in the relationship that don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you, and they gotta do the most. You gotta go to war to get this from me. I don't want him, but you gotta go to war to get this from me. First round picks just to have this thing I don't want. Like, it's bullshit, man. It's crazy.
I agree.
Transition tag, the non-exclusive tag, the exclusive tag, the franchise tag. What are we talking about, bro?
They just put names on they just put words on a paper and said this was it.
I only just learned about the transition tag or whatever it's called.
I when we had Kirk Cousins, I became fully like that shit became my mother tongue learning what because I didn't know these things existed.
The exclusive franchise tag, the non-exclusive franchise tag, all those other tags.
Tag.
That shit is crazy, man.
It is.
I'm tired of Tagger. Tagger is for stupid.
I hate it.
I guess that's my final question, but Grant brought up something today on his video today that I want to bring up. And it's on the NFC East. And he was talking about, how to outlook at the division and all that. And I said in the comment section that I thought the Eagles were still top op, unquote. And I think Grant disagreed with me. Pretty sure. Yeah, you disagree. So who is your top op in the NFC East and why?
I'm gonna start off.
Otis. I ain't heard from Otis in a while. Start with Otis.
Yeah, go ahead, Otis.
I'm gonna say the Eagles for real. You see my homie Jody in the chat.
Shout out Jody.
Man.
Jody.
The Eagles, man, it seemed like I really hate the Eagles fans from the DMV because I feel like they switched on the Commanders and the Redskins because it wasn't doing good. But the Eagles fans just talk so much and they be
real dickheads.
They glaze Jalen Hurts and he better than Jayden Daniels and all this stuff. The Cowboys is second because my dad a Cowboys fan, so I grew up here. I grew up here in that in my ear, that nagging them whooping us every time, and man, you might as well come over here. But yeah, the Eagles they grew into top op for sure.
Top op. Who your top op, Reedy?
I mean, my top op is always going to be first and foremost the Dallas Cowboys. I just hate everything about them. Their fans, I just hate them. I hate their stadium. I hate Texas. I hate everything. And I lived there for like 10 years, and I just hate it. It's more fans in Dallas than it is Cowboys fans for real. If you go around, if you've been there, you know what I'm saying. But I hate them. But the Eagles are creeping up. Ever since, I started going to Philly to those games, they're starting to creep up. But before they were kind of cool, but now they're irritating as well. But it's fuck all of them for me.
Grant.
I mean, the Eagles are the team on top, so I guess in that regard, it's got to be the Eagles. But who do I think is? I think the Cowboys are probably, unfortunately for all parties, I think the Cowboys are a bad matchup for us, and I think they're also a bad matchup for the Eagles. And I think that's going to mess with the picture more than we're used to seeing it. And I also think that the Eagles are on the decline while the Cowboys are in the ascension. The Commanders certainly look like they're in the ascension, but just how much? Because they've been at two extremes. They've been at conference championship game. They've been at top 7 pick in the draft. So where do they land this year? I'm not sure, but if you said that they're competing against one team to win the division this year, I would pick the Cowboys. They've got a They've got a top 5 offense. The Eagles do not. I mean, the Eagles have all of the defensive talent in the world. I know we like to say defense wins championships, but it doesn't necessarily win regular season games. You got to have that sustained attack, and the Cowboys can score at will on basically anybody. So I think they're probably the bigger threat, especially as it relates to the Commanders, because this secondary trying to guard CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, I don't like how that picture looks in my head.
No, I like them points you made for sure. You might have swayed me a little bit because I was leaning with Otis with Philly, but if I look into 2026 outlook, it's definitely the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? It's always throughout my life as a Commander fan, Washington Redskin fan, This is how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but their offense is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, 2 number 1 wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Both over 1,000 yards. They got a good running game. They got a tight end that got over 100 targets last year. And Dak Prescott is not trash. Like, never has been. We be talking shit, but we know. He good. He been good since he came to the league.
That be torching us, boy.
And to keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? To Reedy point, I don't like nothing about them guys. I don't like the jersey colors. I don't like their owner. I'm still reeling from them eating turkey wings on us and shit. You know what I'm saying? On the sideline. Like, I'm still reeling them. I ain't got my get back yet. I ain't got my get back yet. Like, I'm holding that.
They had prepped turducken to celebrate, bro.
Never in my life had I seen such disrespect and grandeur. And it was, if I was a Cowboys fan, I'd have loved that. Matter of fact, my homies that is a Cowboy fan, every Thanksgiving they shoot me the meme. You know what I mean? So it's just it's never a good situation. So it's definitely the Cowboys. Yeah. I hate them. So
yeah, I mean, for life, it's the Cowboys. My wife is an Eagles fan though, and you know what I mean.
What's up with all of y'all in these situations?
Yeah, it's just crazy. So you know what I mean. Her being an Eagles fan, and she ain't no quiet. She like to talk shit.
Eagles fandom got the women, bro.
You put a ring on it though, right?
They got them over there.
She is now. It's like a religion. She gonna switch over.
He knew going into it. He's sneakily a Eagles fan, I think.
Nah, that's cap.
Whoa, don't do my man like that.
Whoa.
Don't do my man like that.
Never,
not a back door.
Yeah, he be tweaking. We gotta go to the Eagles game. We gotta go.
Yeah, but nah, it's a ritual. Eagles game in Philly, Eagles game here. So that, you know what I mean. But it's just like her being competitive and all that. But also on top of that, like that 2024 season and like. That shit was crazy, and we went to that NFC Championship game, and like that shit was just the pain from that loss. It was just deflating. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was deflating. So it's like ever since then, it's just like I want to beat the shit out the Eagles, but it's like the hate for the Cowboys is the same as well. So it's like they neck and neck.
Deuce.
Being in DC is always gonna be the Cowboys, hand down, right? Always gonna be the Cowboys. On Twitter and on X, it's the blue people, right? I can't stand them, bro. Like, it's always something with the blue people on X. But the worst experience as a fan I ever felt was that Carson Wentz game against the Eagles at home.
Oh, that's
the worst. That's the worst I've
the worst vlog of my life. I want to talk about
felt being at a game. Like it was so deflated. Like they just punched us in the face.
I went to a lot, and they had 11 different buses full of Eagles fans. They had 11 buses, all Eagles fans, bro.
Yeah, man, but like that game right there, man, was is probably the worst experience of my
road
life.
Game, bro.
Being at that game, bro.
That fucking road game.
I was there too. That shit was disgusting, bro. Yeah. Like I felt so embarrassed to be
there.
Like, there was like no pride.
Talking about a trash bag, like I absolutely, if I'd have had one, I'd have walked right out the stadium with that jump.
Yeah, I took my dad to that joint, bro. I don't even want to talk about that, bro. I had Eagle fans behind me yelling, "Fly Eagles, fly!"
Carson Wentz looked like a straight
all types of bands,
like hands down.
All type of nonsense.
he looked like a straight sucker in that game, bro. Like
man
on the
was a
sideline,
straight
took his helmet off. Like he looked like his body language. He was like a straight sucker in that.
Smitty was
like,
baptizing dudes on the defense. Like it was a bad. Me and Jalen probably walked around for like 2.5 quarters straight.
man, what, bro?
All that I had left to see in that football.
Yeah, I had to get up out of there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't do it, fool.
My man said they walked around the concourse.
I got up out of there with like 10 minutes after the third quarter. I had to get up
Let me
out
see
of
what
there.
Ben's chili bowl hitting on.
Hey, bro, that's the thing. We at the stadium and that shit get bad. I had Jalen with the AO. It's time, bro. We meet up. We just stroll, bro. We catch the game on the screens from certain sections, bro. We just walking around and stuff. But biggest op in the top op is the Eagles until they're dethroned. They finally broke the record because no one had repeated here since the Donovan McNabb ages. But respectfully, fuck the Eagles, fuck the Giants, and fuck the Cowboys. I'm going to say the Giants, too. I'm going to give them a little bit of my time here because that little shit fan base over there, they think that they're a relevant part of this division. They think that this is a 4-team race in this division. They think we care about them, bro. Your running back has early showing CTE. Your quarterback is starting to inherit that same disease. He plays with no awareness, and John Harbaugh and his intro with the team sounded like Jonathan Gannon's. He's not inspiring anything, and all he did was sign a bunch of Ravens who did not do shit with him over there the last few years. The Giants fans are the boldest fans out there. They want to belong so bad. They think because we had a shit year last year that we're some type of equals and that we're peers. We're not peers of y'all. Y'all are picking top 5 again next year, bucko. Y'all aren't good. Y'all aren't relevant. Y'all will not be in the thick of things in the NFC East. We haven't lost to you since we drafted that skinny kid that y'all try to make jokes about. Our C squad.
Yeah, no, bro, tell them. Tell them they never beat that skinny kid before.
Listen. I don't want to hear shit about Jackson Dart when he made Antonio Hamilton Sr. look like an NFL player. I don't want to hear nothing
about Jackson Dart.
Your champion? Is this your king? Like,
this your king?
Yeah, bro, we had a quarterback. We had a
Rio, you're too good at this content stuff.
Let me get my.
I was taking notes, bro.
I'm about to dig in all 3 of these things. Might get disrespectful. Might get real disrespectful. Let's start. Top up is the Pigeons. I don't like the Pigeons. I was born in Pennsylvania. I don't like them. They all talk trash. I don't like them from Lancaster County over to daggone Philadelphia. I don't like none of them. They all can throw hands with me. I don't like them. They all goofy. They all irritating. I did grow up in Lancaster County hearing these Eagle fans on some fly Eagles fly in my ear in elementary school every day. I can't stand it. I know y'all hate. I know we hate the Cowboys with a vitriol. I understand, bro. But being from up there, bro, it hit different. I can't stand it. Can't. Cowboy fans are a nuisance competitor. They are just a nuisance. Whatever. It's DC Stafford, Dallas Cowboys, whatever. Y'all never win a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott. I don't care. Get out of my face. But them Eagle fans, they got some balls on top. Oh, no. They won recently? No. They are the most annoying fan base in the NFL. It's not even close. It's not a country mile. Can't stand it. Cowgirl fans, we do not care. You will never win a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott. Y'all will never win a Super Bowl with an explosive offense. I will not win anything.
And we gotta beat them at some point, though. We gotta beat this team, bro. Yo, because Dak be running us, bro. We gotta beat these niggas.
Yeah, we gotta beat them. I agree with that. I agree. Yeah, but from September to December, y'all look sweet. And when that calendar hit January, if that's knowing you, bye. Y'all suck. Okay, cool. And then
I can't believe we lost that game with the Turpin TD, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Nah, Jayden was mad. He was mad.
Yeah, that Jayden was mad.
That one was a pick fumble up and house that bitch.
Nah. Austin Seibert died on that field that day, bro. Austin Seibert's soul left, and he hasn't found it since, bro.
I went for 2, bro.
Since, bro.
Ree, I can't believe it, man. We talked, man. People was talking about Antonio Hamilton for a whole week, like he was 24 years old, bro. That was one of the worst weeks ever.
Let me finish these little men real quick. My fault. Let me finish these little men real quick. I'm gonna keep like less than 30 seconds. Jackson Dart is trash. Cam Scarborough has CTE. Malik Neighbors ain't healthy. Y'all suck. Y'all going to continue to suck. Y'all not peers. We not cool.
Shout out Neighbors.
Y'all from 63rd. Stay over there.
Yeah, Neighbors will be a commander.
Y'all from 63rd. Stay over there. Y'all 63rd. Look, y'all suck. And that will be good. We spin the block every year and sweep y'all. Okay? And y'all not good. Y'all not good. Y'all will never be good. John Harbaugh is not Jesus Christ. He's not going to come save you. You have no savior. You have nothing. Your team stinks. You have a franchise wide receiver with one leg. You got a trash quarterback. You got a running back that's about to run his brains to absolute discretion much. Get out.
With brains.
His brain. He got no brain cells by the age of 25. He'll be a brain dead man. Nice
hey, how y'all feel about Cam Scarborough in that backflip, that front flip though? That was wild, right?
I know he jump in the pool back.
Hey, Cam Scarborough ain't never had a thought in his life, bro.
Jump in the pool.
He ain't never had an idea.
Not an idea. The light bulb never went off.
Y'all seen the video of him headbutting the wall, right?
Yo, yes.
Sacramento State.
Yes, dog.
That man ain't never said, "Let me think about it."
He's been controlled by a video game. Like when he did that flip, it looked like somebody was controlling him by a video game. Like he's
man, just raw dog's life, bro.
He's like, I'm gonna crash out, and I hit it. Straight up.
Yeah, I would love to see what a comment. Like if he be streaming, I gotta tap into one of his streams because there's no way he puts coherent sentences together for an hour straight. I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it, bro. Giants fans are so funny. They think that they could just like carry the Knicks momentum into their football team. Like, bro, y'all are still looking up to the rest of the division, and they really talk spicy. They wake up talking about us, and bro, you're not our peers. You can't sit with us anymore. Like, we're not that.
I remember before week 1 last season, there was some New York sports reporter. I don't know who it was, but for whatever reasons, 106.7 The Fan had him on, and they were talking to him, and he was previewing the game. And I remember he was making this big case. He said, yeah, and Roy Robertson Harris is going to be the piece on our defense that we've been missing. And I heard that. I was like, they really just they don't think about anything they say. They just want their team to win games. And so they're going to say whatever it is that's in front of them. And that's what they're going to roll with.
Bro, fuck the Giants, bro.
Fuck everybody in the division, for real.
Man, I ain't gonna call them the Giants. They're little men. They little men. Otherwise,
it's job like up for everybody.
The whole
I'm so glad that we get to open the season up. We get to open the season up on the road versus the Eagles and the Cowboys. We need that. We need that shit.
And they traps.
We need to set the tone.
Yeah, so
we need to go straight to both of them and let them know what they.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of Dallas being a house of horrors, bro. Every time we go there, we get spanked.
Yeah, bro.
Spanked. The game's gonna be close. I'm sick of it, bro. Beat them in Dallas, bro.
Dak own the division. We got to stop that shit this year, bro. I'm so sick of it.
I'm tired of Dakota, bro. Tired of Dakota.
We should be talking about winning the division this year. People are afraid of the schedule and all that shit. Fuck all that. We should be talking about why Washington can compete to win this division this year. AJ Brown ain't there to save Jalen Hurts. He got to throw with touch time and in anticipation now, and he not built for that.
We should all commit to it. Like what Rio just said, we should all commit to a stream on why we win in this division.
I'm with it, bro.
I agree. Let's do it. I'm down.
Everybody drop their joint on Saturday.
Let me get through camp and see what we're talking about.
Everybody drop their joint on
Hold on,
Saturday.
Rio, you just got me pumped up. Hey, listen, bro. Why you think we having this live event on August 23rd? I'm talking crazy after I get a little confirmation over the summer.
or not talking crazy. Or not.
I'm talking crazy. I'm talking crazy.
Nah, for real.
But I know a couple people gotta head out. Reed, Grant, y'all gotta get up out of here. You too, Gerard, y'all gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I gotta bounce.
Tell everybody where they can find y'all at, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on, y'all.
I'm gonna let y'all start, son. Go ahead, Otis. You start up, bro.
I mean, everybody, people is heading out. Like,
people who have said no, y'all could. I'm good.
Oh, I bet.
All right, well, you can find us. I'm one half of Reedy and Z at Reedy and Z on all social media platforms. Yeah, it was a good conversation with you fellas. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Look forward to seeing y'all at training camp.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely appreciate you, brother, for putting this together. This was dope. Salute to all y'all. Much success. But yeah, let's stay locked in and
No, for
do
sure.
some collabs or whatever. Let's get it.
Get ready to get that.
Yeah,
Get ready to
find me at
fire up.
Gerard B TV, young. Hey, same thing Reedy and Z said. I had a great time on this joint. Hey, let's all stay locked in. Let's do this again sometime. You know what I'm saying? Let's all collab with each other when we can. Keep them schedules locked, but most importantly, support one another. You know what I'm saying? It's as Rio alluded to when I first started, as Deuce alluded to when I first started. It's enough for everybody, and everybody got a little different sauce on it, man. So do your own twang. You know, feel me? You feel me?
Question.
For sure. Much love, Gerard. What about you, Grant?
That's the thing I love about this community, though. Like ever since when we started, it's always been love from all the creators, and I love that about us as fans within this fan base. It ain't never, and from me, it ain't never been on no hating shit like where it is in some groups, but everybody was just always welcoming and
the only people that hate it are people that don't make content. They say content creator. They say content creator like it's a slur.
like a slot receiver.
Everybody got podcast equipment. That's what they always say.
You got weird, gang. Like, you weird, gang.
You paid for my blue check, gang. Appreciate
you. Man, come get this content back. Shut your mouth, Shaw. You sound stupid.
The comments be crazy though, but it's hilarious though.
It's all love.
It's part of the game.
Part of the game.
Part of the game. Not for real. They goofy though, but yeah, part of the game.
Go ahead, Grant.
Full Command Show, all platforms, YouTube, Twitter. Those are the two big ones. Definitely got a lot of content coming up. Training camp, obviously. I'm excited to be. I'm gonna be at as many practices as I can. I'll be at the joint practice as well. Make sure nobody's talking about Bon Jovi. Make sure nobody's talking about Jason Tatum. We're gonna talk football. So yeah, that'll be fun.
We saw no bomb Jovi, no Jason Tatum. Go ahead.
Rio_Robinson91 on social media, Rambling with Rio on YouTube. The channel is Rio Robinson, and I'm 1/4 of the Commander Kings. And if y'all can slide through that Commanders Kings annual Toast to the Season event, Hook Hall, DC, August 23rd.
Buy your tickets.
We're going.
I'm tickets before they get to 75. I got a couple of days.
Prices are going up on August 1st, so you definitely want to get it. Get your raffle ticket. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it out there, bro. The good raffle, bro. We're giving away a custom elite jersey, like the Authentica, no DH gate. So I'm just saying, and we all signing that. And some good shit that's happening. Drink contest, all that. I will see y'all at training camp. If you see me, pull up on me and let's have a good time. Fuck the Giants, the Eagles, and the Cowboys. Love all y'all. Keep putting y'all content out. Keep hitting record. Our time to shine is here when camp commences next week. Keep doing what you're doing, and let's keep the collaborations and the camaraderie going, because while there could be a competitive aspect to this thing, we can all embrace what we all doing here, and we got a community unlike any other. So your favorite team
on YouTube. I know y'all four gotta head out, but we can kind of wrap it. If y'all want to stay, we can stay. If y'all want to all wrap it up, we can. Up to y'all.
Hey, it was awesome talking with all of you guys. I enjoyed it.
For sure,
appreciate
Go watch the Odyssey, niggas.
I guess it's down to 3 of us now. So I wanted one more topic before we get up out. You staying, Otis?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, so it's me and Otis now, y'all. So
we thugging. And my man Commander
check it out.
He said he reminded my boy T Fry in the chat. Okay,
so we got one more topic to talk about. Shout out everybody to the chat. If you guys are coming out, I'm gonna go ahead and send y'all this link for everybody.
My boy Commander Stable said Cam Scatterboo remind him of Donnie from the Wild Thornberry. That had me weak.
For real. So if y'all coming from the full command show,
shout out my guy Commander Stable, man. He always
shout out Commander Stable. That's my guy, man. No, for real.
For real, he always clocked in.
Shout out to Brody, for real.
See me, I be throwing off. I be follow. I fall right back into fan mode and shit. I be watching y'all talk. I be like, shit. I ain't even got nothing to say. I'm a fan just like everybody else too. Shit.
Nah, for real. Fact. So if y'all coming from Gerard TV, y'all coming from all the other platforms, y'all can go ahead and click this link. I don't know if they're gonna shut down their links or not. But they don't. They do. You can click this one right here.
And my guy T Fry in the chat.
That right
Appreciate
here.
y'all. Great stream.
Yeah, they clocked in with us real quick.
Shout out
Hit the
everybody
subscribe button on
that's
all our
locked in.
channels as well. I appreciate that in advance. We got one more topic I want to talk about, and we're gonna get up out of here. And that is, I'm gonna try to do a full 53-man roster. That's gonna take too long, so we ain't gonna do that. We don't project the starting lineup though. Let's do that. We're gonna predict the starting lineup for both offense and defense for the Commanders, and one surprise cut.
Okay.
So, what will be your? We know we're in a 3-4 base, so on the defensive side, but what will be your starting offense today before camp if you were to make a starting lineup?
Starting offense, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go LT. I'm no order. I'm gonna go LT. I got Cosme, got Allegretti. Who would I want the other guard to be? That's what I'm trying to think. That other guard.
That's a battle. You got Chris Paul or Brandon Coleman.
I feel like maybe I want Brandon Coleman to get it together, but I think Chris Paul, like he might fit the offense a little better, maybe. So I want the best man to win that position, but I'm gonna go Chris Paul because Brandon Coleman, he might have that in it. He might have that bad taste in his mouth from last year. So I want him to be the best swing guard, on the team or whatever. So I say, and Josh Conerly Jr. on the left side. I'm gonna say starting Terry wide receiver, Jayden running back. I said Jayden running back. Jayden quarterback. For running back, I'm gonna have Rachaad White starting out the gate. I'm definitely going Rachaad White. I feel like he might be number one running back, like experience wise. And it's like if Bill did come off the bench and do his thing, I feel like that would definitely turn Bill up. They'll have a little chip on his shoulder. But I feel like if he came off the bench, it would give that. Because to me, I don't feel like Bill's the number one running back.
I can feel that. I can feel that.
Hey, my guy Simba in the chat, little Bill RB1. Okay, hey, look, Bill came in. But
I think Bill's RB1 because he's the only guy who could take a carry from the 30 and take it to the crib. Yeah. I don't think K-Tron can do that. I'm a Penn State guy, I already know, but I don't think K-Tron can do that. Nichols can do it once in a blue moon, but not consistently. And we know Rachaad White is a career full point yard carry guy. We just know what he is. He's a solid runner, but he don't bring that explosiveness to the offense that I think we're really looking for. So I would say Bill a starting running back, but starting offensive line left to right: Tunsil, Coleman, Allegretti, Cosme, Conerly. JD, of course, starting quarterback. Obviously, I think Bill's starting running back, but I do think Rachaad White's going to get a lot of touches. Though, don't get it wrong. I think it's going to be a 55-40 with K-Tron and the rest of the guys getting the scraps. But I do think Rachaad can get a lot of run because of his pass catching ability, his ability to pass protect, and also his ability to run in between the tackles. So he's gonna get a lot of run. Don't get it twisted. He might even get low end RB1 type of touches. I don't think he's going to be the starting running back of the team unless Bill starts fumbling in preseason and all that. That switches that.
He said Rachaad White NBA comp to Tobias Harris.
He kind of is kind of mercenary. That's what he is. He's a mercenary. He plays a role and plays a role very well. Terry, Antonio Williams, and slot and extras and Z receivers respect on that.
Wow. And it's another thing why I was saying Bill, like, I like Bill, but the other thing I was saying, because he might be a little bit injured. So I'm like, would the Rachaad White, would he be building momentum, getting more reps and cohesion with the offense, or is Bill just gonna come back out here and tap in?
Okay. Commanders table funny for that. Cited the Deluxe 5288. Back that gets those touches. The one.
My guy Simba too, man. My guy.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Bill gonna be better in pass protection if he really wants to be here as the starting running back. He's going to work on that. That's a fact. And he cannot be fumbled. That has to stop. I agree with that. But I do think he's the best pure runner on the team. So that's why I do have him as the starting running back, though. But yes, I think Rachaad will get a ton of touches whether he starts or not. Starting tight end, of course, is Chig, obviously. And the other starting receiver outside Terry McLaurin, I have Luke McCaffrey.
Luke?
A lot of people love Traylon Burks. I don't trust Traylon Burks like I'm prone. He don't stay healthy. A lot of people love De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown is a walking 300-yard wide receiver. He fills a role. He sees the top off the defense and makes a big play every now and then. That's his role. Like, I don't see much more than that. Playoff Yami. It lasted 2 games and a quarter. And then he went back to normal De'Ami Brown. So that's who he is. I'm going to go not the two games of data. I'm going to go for the other 40-some-odd games in another season with another team. That's my data. That's De'Ami Brown. He fills a role. He's a depth wide receiver. That's who he is. And I know Reedy likes Van Jefferson. Or Z like that. One of them like Van Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
I like Van too. But they're going to give their draft picks the most opportunity to work out. So this close, they're going to go with Luke.
That's what scared me. That's what scared me about De'Ami. I'm like, okay, De'Ami, he had that playoff run where it was playoff De'Ami. He was doing his thing, but he went all the way to Jacksonville, whole new team, whole new quarterback, and he didn't really, he was healthy scratches throughout the year. So I'm like, wait a minute, you can go down there and get a little bit more yards, get 400-500 yards. Like, that's what scared me about De'Ami.
So I see the Burks and Jefferson to start early.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna be Antonio's more of a slot guy anyway, so I don't think his spot is solidified, right? We're talking the other outside wide receiver. I think it's gonna be Luke because I think Luke is the most upside of all of them. Traylon Burks to me doesn't stay healthy, and Van Jefferson's who he is. We know he plays well. He's consistent. He's a consistent 25-yard to 45-yard a week guy. He's solid. No problem. And if they want the veteran presence, they'll go with Van Jefferson. But they want their draft picks to work out. I don't care who you are. They fired Cliff Kingsbury because these guys weren't getting no run. So they're going to give him the run. They're going to give him the run that they need. They're going to give him all the opportunities to play. They're going to give all opportunities to start. Now, then they're going to start the season. If it doesn't work out, they have a veteran right there ready for Van Jefferson. They can knock on wood, break the emergency case, and put him in the game. But I think right now, Luke McCaffrey is the wide receiver 3 on this team until proven up.
Hot take.
Traylon Burks got to show me, bro. You got to show me stay healthy.
That's a hot take, my guy.
What you come here for? Hot takes.
Hey.
And then I think finally, what's your starting defense?
Starting defense. See, this is where it's getting tricky because we were just talking about the middle linebacker room. I think Leo gonna be the Mike. I feel like Sonny be the outside. Let me think. Safety starting. Let me see. The cornerback room. Dang, who gonna be the starter outside? Trey. And what are they gonna put Mikey inside or outside? Who gonna be the nickel? Is they gonna put Quan at nickel for the safety? See, the defense is kind of harder for me because the more people we got now. So it's like, dang. And hey, look, is Rasul Douglas gonna start? Is he gonna start on the other side? Like, I'm like,
I think he might eventually start if Mikey starts to falter. But I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
But what you think? You think Mikey gonna have? I feel like Mikey have a better season this year.
As a cover corner, yeah, I don't think he'll take the ball. I don't think it's gonna be like feast or famine for Mikey when it comes to like taking the ball away. I don't see him getting as many interceptions as he did last year and be a better coverage corner. If he plays better in coverage, he'll get less interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Something similar to rookie year, he had 2 picks and a 4th fumble. I can see that. But be better in coverage. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. He won't have 4 picks and do what he did last year. And had the same rookie coverage he had in his rookie season. I don't see that. That'll be a vast improvement. That means he's taking the ball away and locking up dudes.
Yeah.
He's going one or the other.
A deluxe 5'2", 5288.
The start defense is tough though. I think the line is going to be Chenal, Settle, and Payne. That's kind of obvious, I think. Unless one of them guys get moved or something, which also a possibility.
Yeah.
Not unlikely, but possibility. They're not moving Settle, obviously. It's signed them. Chenal could be like a very small possibility, and I think Payne's almost untradeable. I would like to trade him, but his contract, no one's taking that $20 million cap hit. I just don't see it. Linebacker is crazy. It should be Styles and Chenal. But Lubu kind of rotating that inside linebacker room at times to blitz the passer.
Yeah.
But that Sam linebacker position, not the wide linebacker, but the Sam one. No, whatever the other outside linebacker term they want to use. Between Kavion Chaisson, Dorrance Armstrong, Frankie Louvu, and Jordan McGee, it's gonna be kind of tough. I'm gonna go with Luvu because Luvu is a former All-Pro, and he's shown that ability to rush the passer at a very high level. Chaisson, I think, going to play a lot. I don't know if Dorrance will start the season on the pup list. If he didn't, I will go with Dorrance, but I'm just not sure. And Jordan McGee's probably just more of a depth linebacker that can play all 4 positions if need be.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel that would. So Luvu and Oweh on the outside with linebacker.
Hey, look, Commander Stable said, I'm very concerned with free safety. I can't hold you.
I don't know who's starting there. I can't answer that question. I'm completely concerned about that. That's probably my number one concern on the whole team. I want to be honest.
Hey, Deluxe said Mikey could get more picks if the pass rush improve and the disguise defenses hurry quarterback. Also, I have no idea what that number is after my name. It's just Deluxe or Arch Deluxe from X. Okay, I got you. Shout out Deluxe, man.
Shout out Deluxe, man. So for me, the secondary gonna go Amos. I'm gonna go Mikey on the outside. So until I see Mikey lose a job, I think it's his job. Also, another draft pick. They want their draft picks to work, right?
Yeah.
Amik's gonna be in the slot, I think.
You follow, bro.
Nick Cross at strong safety. I think it's gonna be Quan at free until proven otherwise. Because if Quan starts at nickel, where you putting Amik at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't give Amik $8 million to not play. I just don't think that makes sense. Like they didn't play him to be on the bench. They ain't pay him $8 million to be a bench guy or be a depth piece. I just don't see that. So that's my starting defense. And what's one guy you'd be surprised they cut?
One guy that would be surprised they cut, like say, or cut or traded, it would be the Luvu. Like that would be a surprise because I see pictures of him all through the stadium. You wouldn't be surprised if they cut Luvu. I'm like, yeah, he's entrenched in this team for real. That's why I'm like, is they gonna do that, Luvu? You know, his whole family be at the game and stuff like that. It's like, you feel me? And then it's like in the chance before the game start, like Luvu, he be the
he's a big culture guy.
Yeah, he a big culture guy, man.
Yeah. My surprise cut. Surprise trade candidate and surprise cut. I'll do both.
Okay.
Surprise trade candidate would definitely be Luvu, just because, like you said, with the culture change, with the culture, he brings to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise cut is Traylon Burks.
I kind of wouldn't be surprised after him.
No, I think I would be. I think they like him a lot, right? I really think they like him a lot. He is a former first round pick. I think they like the talent that he possesses.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think Luke is going to outwork him. I think Van going to outwork him. Van's a vet, bro.
Yeah.
Van knows the ins and outs of this game, and I think Luke got something to prove. I saw some things from Luke McCaffrey last year before he got hurt, and I said, "Oh, snap! Oh, snap!"
Yeah.
That's interesting. Oh crap! Oh! Let's catch. Okay, more of that.
I love to see what Luke was doing last year.
In the end zone and everything. I'm like, we're starting to see the flashes of his maturity. Not that he's gonna boom. Because one, I think this offense will be better for him. I think he'll get more opportunities now. There's no Debo in here to take targets away from him.
Mm-hmm.
It's Antonio here now, but I think it takes more pressure off of Luke. So now Luke isn't looking to be the wide receiver 2 on this team. He's looking to be the 4th option behind Chig, Terry, and of course Antonio. So I think he'll be a 450-yard receiver this year and get in the end zone 4 or 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, okay, now we got something. We got a guy that got 600, 700 yards in Antonio. I got a 450-yard guy in Luke. I got a 1,200-yard guy in Terry. If it Chig giving me like 750 yards receiving, we got something here now. Okay, cool. We solid. We all right. I think it's Luke, man. I think Luke gonna go crazy, man.
Okay, my guy T Rich. My guy T Rich clocked in for sure. Shout out T Rich.
Shout out T Rich, man. But that's pretty much about it, bro. Got anything else you want to say?
Thienan, hey, look, Commander State was at the draft. Bears draft. Thienan gonna be cold. Yeah, that duck, man. Shout out Oregon, man. The Oregon Ducks. And then just like what Deluxe said right here, don't think they'll trade starter level talent. Like that's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, we don't. All the players we have, we need for real.
Offer. If someone calls the Commanders and says, "I'll give you a 3rd round pick for Frankie Louvu," I think they're gonna trade him.
Oh yeah, that trade. See, it would have to be one of those. It will have to be one of those trades where we get over on the next team, or even like. And I was thinking about it like early in the stream when I was sitting back and everybody was talking. I was like, man, we kind of need Daron Payne too. Like we need that name, and he gonna bring up them double teams and claw. The double teams go come for him too. So I'm like, man, we kind of need everybody. If we traded somebody on the back end, like Deluxe said, at a if we're deep at that position, if we got endless people, just like linebacker, how we're over here like, Louvu, he might be a trade candidate. Like we deep at linebacker for real. Like you said earlier, if Jordan McGee comes in and do his thing, man, we really deep at linebacker. So
Yeah, exactly. I think it depends how deep these positions are.
Yeah.
And also,
Luke
what are you willing to do? Like, what are you willing to give up here?
Luke in the slot and Antonio Williams on the outside. Hey, look, I wouldn't be mad at that too. Like, I want to switch it up. I want our offense, just like how they were saying the defense is gonna be rotating. I need our offense rotating too. I want to see Terry lined up at the slot. I want to see him at the X. I want to see him at the Y.
Yeah, I think you're going to see that. Really going to see that a lot. Also, I think that you're going to see Antonio move around a lot too. Yeah. Maybe not at the number 1 wide receiver position, like the actual, like,
He said like John Ridgeway traded him away because he was a roster bubble guy. Not for real.
Yeah, maybe like a John. I can see that. Like, maybe a former draft pick they might have given up on. Maybe like a Jordan McGee. Yeah. I won't be surprised about that. But yeah, I think it's like a guy like that can bring some type of value back for them. He's done it 2 straight years. He did it with Jahan. He did it with B-Rob. I would not be surprised if he did it again. Who that is, I think the number 1 candidate should be Frankie Louvu, only because he has the best value. He's not on a crazy contract. It's not like Daron Payne, where you paying an arm and a leg and another piece of your other leg for him. And you got to, give up, like maybe had to pay a piece of the contract just to ship him off. Someone would take on Frankie Louvu's contract for 1 year. But maybe Frankie Louvu might be a guy on the trade deadline. Like, all right, yeah, bro. Like, we might be 3-6. All right, look, bro. I'm not wishing that on this team, by the way. But I'm just saying, if it goes left, it's like, all right, bro, we might be sellers. Kind of how 2023 when we traded Montez and Chase away. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So
I feel like
keep that in mind. You never know, but
I feel like with the Rasul Douglas pickup, I'm like, man, AP do that one offseason move. I feel like that might have been an offseason move he done with. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's picking up somebody. But that's it. He's done it 2 straight years. I don't know if he's going to do a 3rd straight year or not, but I think it's a possibility, and then maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. AP, he unpredictable for sure.
Now, also another thing. This is a hot one. I'm going to lead the full Commanders. I'm going to lead the full Command show, the Reedy and Z's, the Gerard TVs, and all that with this. I want to see what John Bates' cut number is. I'm very, very intrigued about this. Because if it's high as I think it is.
It should be higher.
I think it is.
Because he just signed it last year, so it should be high. Will cost a new team about
high as I think it is.
Just give him 5 for a couple more months.
Let's see what this cap number is.
I know it's going to be higher.
Never mind. Nah, it ain't that.
How much is it?
It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Now next year, okay, yeah, no, they wouldn't do that right. They'll do it next year. So they wouldn't trade Don Bates right now. But next year, next offseason, Ben Sinnott shows he's a good inline blocker. He's a better receiving threat. Do not be surprised if they throw a nice little piece of change at Sinnott real quick, a little extension or something, and ship Bates up out of here and go draft a new John Bates.
Man, I don't like that. I just like Deluxe said. I
don't
want
love
to
it either,
keep Bates, man.
But a blocking tight end, next year's cap number is $10 million for a blocking tight end. Don't start.
He might restructure.
He'll be getting paid more than Chig or Quanqua. I don't. He might
restructure for real.
You said last year his deal.
Man, last year of the deal, they be restructuring and
go get me a 5th round pick from. If Ben Sinnott, I'm saying Ben Sinnott shows. If she shows I'm a good line blocker, I'm a better receiving threat. I can do this. I can do this job.
I don't think in 1 year. Look, I don't think in 1 year he's gonna be able to show he a better blocker than Bates, because Bates is in and out. That's just like in relationships. Like I always tell my wife, I'm like this. I don't want to see what you do. I don't want to be with you for 6 months. I want the summer and the winter and the fall and the spring. I want them to come back. I want you to do that same thing, just like Louis T said, man. Shout out Louis T. He said, I see what you did. Do it again. That's what I'm saying. I need at least 2 years of Bates blocking like that. Just like Deluxe said, Bates is not a normal blocking tight end. He's the best blocking tight end that you could utilize more in the passing game. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah.
Now,
When I get those type of players, look on our team. That's why I wanted the kicker. When we finalized the position, just like LT, we got him as left tackle. Okay, yeah, we good there. I want it to be just like that, man. Like we got the best blocking tight in the league. Keep it like that, man. Don't mess it up, because then we bring in another 5th round pick, and he's decent at college, but he's not the best in the NFL like Ben Sinnott. Like not Ben Sinnott, like John Bates. John Bates, he been going up against some of the best defenses and holding his own, man.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying it's $10 million. I'm thinking like a GM. Like Grant said earlier, I'm putting my GM hat on. It's not, the fan is out the window for a minute. I'm just thinking, it's $10 million worth a
he'll restructure
tight end who doesn't catch a lot of passes.
Hey, look, he'll restructure. He want to be over here blocking for Jayden Daniels and catching passes for Jayden Daniels.
If he wants to take a pay cut, sure, fine. I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
if you don't, then you start trying to have them tough talks. But
listen, Ben Sinnott taking a pay cut. I'm rooting for that. Number one fan rooting. Pay cut. Man.
But I guess it's gonna do it, man. Tell them they can find you at Otis. We can go and wrap this thing on up, man.
All right, man. You can find me on all platforms. Overtime with Otis. The season's about to rev up. Training camp's coming. Got more collabs with my guy Tech over here. Shout out to all the content creators, the Commanders content creators that were on the on this stream earlier. I watch all of them, support all of them. Make sure you subscribe to them. You could learn different things from everybody, from Tech, from me, Rio, Reedy Z, Grant. We got everybody in here. Yep, Jar B. We got everybody in here, man. We got dudes in here, man. Come on, man. We got some heavy hitters in here tonight, man. Appreciate everybody that stood in this live chat, man. It's about 11:50 at night. We try and put in this work, get this stuff together. But if y'all are into cargo van content, I just started a cargo van page. Cargo Van O. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. If you're interested in that, it's something you want to look into. But yeah, man, we just kicking it on the Overtime with Otis page, man. Shout out my guy Tech, man, for throwing me on this, man, with all these heavy hitters, man. He always throwing your guy, putting me in the loop, man, throwing me in the mix, man. Appreciate you, brother.
I got you. Also, y'all can find me at the PSN Commanders Network from all the full commanders and all the Reedy and Zers and You know what I'm saying? All the Gerard BTV guys, all of them. Go hit the subscribe button. I'll try to put our channel links in the chat for you guys to go subscribe to as well. So you guys can go ahead and do that. I very appreciate that in advance. Also, so I got a couple other channels too. So I'm kind of like Otis. I got a couple other niches. If you guys like people getting cheated on and all that, we have a reaction channel. It's called A Lot, where people watch people get cheated on, or not get cheated on, because I had a couple of ones and get cheated on. Thank God. So you can put that. I'll put it in the chat. Also, if you're into fashion, I got a lot of fashion party at Life of Tone Lore. I give you guys, streetwear tips and tricks, how to shop on a budget, how to get fly on a budget. You don't have to wear all the Hellstar and V-Lone and you know what I'm saying. You don't gotta wear Michael Murray jeans. You don't gotta wear Miri and all that. You can look fly and don't spend thousands of dollars on outfits. You don't have to even wear Jordans. You can, finesse it with some Aces or something. So if you all want that type of content, I can go and subscribe to that as well. And also subscribe to the Pro Tech Sports NFL Network. I don't talk just with Commanders. I talk about the whole National Football League. So I can hit that subscribe button as well. And appreciate y'all, man. And Deluxe is smart as hell.
Shout out Deluxe, man.
Shout out Deluxe. My man got a very smart brain on the shoulder.
Hey, shout out my guy Commander's Table, man. He locked in, man.
Shout out to Commander's Table. Hopefully Commander's Table will be on the channel on Friday for part 3 of this roundtable series. Tomorrow I have WH Carter in Off the Bench one at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll go ahead and tap into that. Part 3 of it, I'll probably have a few other creators on. Hoping OTF boys, man. OTF, this is us. They hop on it, you know what I'm saying? Even some other guys as well. Maybe if Otis want to hop back on, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know if I'm free tomorrow. I tap back in. You already know me.
I say no more, man. But yeah, that's going
get that money, Commander's Table. I see you.
Get that money, Commander's Table. Get that money, man. I know how that feels, my boy. I do it every Monday night now. But I like to subscribe to channels, to everybody's channel. I'm on the road to 8,000 subscribers, bro. On the way to
300
subs. Z's on the way to 3K. Gerard TV's on the way to 4,000. Grant's on the way to 8K, like myself. And Rio's on his way to 24,000 subs. So everybody subscribe to everybody's channel. We all bring different content flows, different type of different type of flavor in this community. So hit that subscribe button on everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, everybody's in the other streams watching, just me and Otis. Appreciate that so much. And thank y'all for tapping in. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all be easy.
Oh yeah, man. Clocking out, man.
Clocking out, man. Y'all be easy. Have a good night, y'all.